up in Appalachia's got us under a spell. Selling broke down treasures that don't work so well. But all scalped in noodle pens, they'll buy 'em anyway, trying not to spend all their atoms every day.
Greetings and salutations, wastelanders, wanderers, and vault misfits. My name is Oscat, and oh my god, where the hell is Noodle Pants?
I'm in the hood.
Why are you in the hood? Are you in the hood like you in the projects?
I'm in the hood. Noodle Pants, and I'm in the hood. I am. Oh my god, Triglide! Thank you. Triglide has gifted 5 memberships twice already. That is 10 memberships for those of you who struggle with math. Thank you so much. Math is hard. It has been brought to our attention that those of you who watch this on the TV don't actually get to see the live chat. So when we play all of these sound animations and go, woohoo, but don't actually call out what happened, the people who are not in the live chat have no idea what's going on. They think we're crazy.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna fix that. That's on me. Oh, Drake and Red! Woohoo! 5 memberships. So we'll try to call out what happens, who said it and what it was. But I will be adding pretty sparkly animation-y things so that when these things happen. We actually had a service that was supposed to do this, and they sucked.
It did it for a while, and then it just stopped doing it. It was like, nope, not today.
Yeah, so I went back and forth with them for a while, including offering to do a stream and tell them so they could join and figure out why their service wasn't working. And the guy was like, yeah, I'm in Europe. You stream when I'm in bed. And I'm like, well, here's where you can go. And before I took it up with my credit card company, he was like, here's your money back.
Wow.
We're not going to use them anymore. But I will come up with something so that you guys can see Biohazard Johnny. 5 more memberships. Thank you. All right, so as you all know, we are in maintenance.
Limbo. So we do have...
Noodle, hold on, wait, Noodle, will you explain to them why you're in a hood?
Why am I in the hood?
Do you want to say anything about that?
I will say a few words. Those of you who...
And then we will not talk about it again.
And then we'll... White Fang!
Oh,
5
White Fang! Woohoo! And Grishnock414 gifted $5 and says, Noodle, can you give a happy birthday shout out to our friend Sarah Carter. You are her favorite 76 YouTuber, and it will totally make her day.
Holy cow, absolutely. Happy birthday, Sarah Carter.
Happy birthday, Sarah Carter!
Yay!
Even though I'm not your favorite YouTuber, hopefully I'm your second favorite YouTuber. Otherwise, we're going to have words.
Happy birthday, Sarah. We hope to see you in the game. If you're able to join our server, we'll be happy to run around with you. Woo-hoo. Those of you, on a more sad note, those of you who are channel members already know this. We share our more personal stories with channel members. Our dog, Shelby, has passed away last week, and it was really traumatic for both of us. So,
and if you make us keep talking about it, we're gonna fucking start crying.
We're actually gonna cry.
Let's
so
not do that.
My dog, who is my whole life and existence, is dead, and that's why I look like an emo kid. And there's a dead dog sitting on my couch. The story's over. That's it. Otherwise,
and next to the dead dog is what appears to be a plushie of some kind.
Sure.
So
we're not well.
Yeah. Many of you have sent us your love and wishes and prayers and kind words and various other things.
And thank you so much. I'm sorry that I didn't respond to any of them on the last post. It's just, I'm beyond that at this point. But I do see them all coming in, and I appreciate them all. Thank you, guys. It does help to have your support.
We gotta move on though.
Okay. Onwards.
Stream.
Onwards. Welcome, new mole rats. New mole
Mr.
rats.
JKP 520. Welcome. Noodle is supposed to make me a mole rat animation that I can pop up on the screen. That's like, making little mole rat faces and stuff. But she is a big lazy person.
Slacking. That's right. That's what I am. I'm a big lazy person. No, the mole rat is in production. It's being worked on. The mole rats are working on the mole rat.
All content creators say that. Like, where's my content? It's in the queue.
Our team is working on it as we
Johnson.
speak. Welcome.
E. Johnson is a mole rat.
Woohoo!
And Sentius.
Sentius.
10 Gamer Aviator memberships. Wow, you guys are like, this stream is just going to be us being like,
you.
yay!
I think that's what happens when the game is still loading. So we do have a goal today, and all of these gifted memberships are helping us move towards that goal greatly. The goal today is very, very low. And it's only $300 for us to not run ads again next week. So far, it's been a success every single week, and that is why you enjoy this ad-free content. Thank
We're
you guys
already $100
so much.
of the way towards that goal with the new member gifts that have been coming in and the $5 super chat. So
Keep them
you're a third of the way there. And the stream has just started.
Yes.
So keep going. You're doing great.
You're doing great. Keep it up. Good job. What are we all
servers are still in
waiting for?
maintenance. Yeah, let's just real
Maintenance.
quick, we're gonna pop over to here and you can see that, wait for it, hold your breath. Oh,
Holding.
crap. Okay.
Oh no.
Holding, yeah. So servers are in maintenance. And why are servers in maintenance? Servers are in maintenance because...
Because Bethesda can't time their shit right, and they're never on time.
Nah, Bethesda's doing stuff to make the game better. But just so you know, we're not sponsored by Bethesda. Bethesda still sucks.
Yes, that's
There's your-
proof.
there's your canary.
There's your proof.
Yeah.
Biohazard Johnny has gifted $20. 6-hour stream. Let's go.
Let's go. Dan B, $10. Nice.
Thank you.
Actually, before we jump into the patch notes,
Patch
'cause this is the
notes.
part of the stream where we have to like entertain you guys with zero content. We didn't make any songs or anything like that. Though we do have a camp. We have a camp that
Yes.
we can show if we need to. Anyway.
That's right. Well, wait, whoa. We're going to show the amazing camp regardless, but usually we
Of
show the
course,
amazing
of
camp
course.
after the Atomic Shop. Although if we're
Allow me-
waiting for the servers to come back online for like an hour, then we'll just entertain you. Sock puppets. Yes, Isaac, sock puppets.
Sock puppets. That's what we call it. That's right.
Yes,
You
but
remember the old PetSmart commercial or Petco or whatever with
Yes.
the little hand puppet thing?
Yes, the
that's
hand
what we're doing.
puppets.
Okay. So we do have patch notes, and
No
I took a glance at them, and my outburst was so totally inappropriate for this stream. It would be appropriate for tomorrow's stream, and I was surprised that Noodle, because we're connected from upstairs and downstairs in our headphones, and I was surprised that she didn't respond to me just like turning into like a sailor, and I realized my microphone was muted, which was good because. Wow.
It was harsh, huh? They want a Wasteland Warblers song for the patch notes days.
Let me make a note. We can do that. Hold on a second.
Hello, new people
Warblers
joining. Welcome.
Patch notes. Now, we talk frequently about how the donations that you guys give, we put back into the stream. I mean, many of you know that this is what we do, and we have a lot of equipment, and we try to make sure that our content is very high quality for your enjoyment. And we had this idea, many of you want us to do this stream in the same room. I'm upstairs on my giant control station with all of the buttons and things because I'm also the back-end producer, and Noodle is downstairs on the big TV with the cool audio equipment, just kind of kicking back in the chair. And it would be nice if I could kick back in the chair with her. So we were thinking about getting a second TV on like a rolling stand and moving my PlayStation downstairs so that we could sit on, because we have actually like a couch and a love seat, so we could sit next to each other and be in the same room and like put cameras up and whatnot. However,
And we already have partial donations for that.
and we do. We've been taking your donations and we've been putting them towards the second TV fund.
And we keep track of it.
But I wanted to let you know that I've actually redirected that towards something that is, I think, a better use, and that is a new GPU for the machine that we use for producing much of our AI content, the lip syncing, the audio transcription, and I'm now running an AI model in the house that can do the same kind of things that like Runway does, where it can take static images and turn them into movies, short clips. And it's absolutely amazing. And we want to start using that for Minerva. Oh, Kat, hello. 50 Norwegian kroner. Thank you very much.
Wow, read the comment, read the comment.
I demand you to have my money, because you two are glorious, and I'm so happy that I found this awesome community.
Thank you, Kat.
Kat, we just ran into randomly one night where we were going to do some raids, and she was on our team, and I was like, join our party or get kicked off.
Kat is awesome. She's so much fun.
Cool. GPUs, if you work in IT, you know that like a NVIDIA 4090 is like $4,500. So I went for a 3090, which is like the 2021 model. You can get them for about $1,500. And that should be here in a few days. And when that happens, those of you who are members will start seeing us showcasing some of our new content in the members Discord channel, as well as in member posts. And then the rest of you will see that content slowly start coming out. And it's going to be like what you saw with the Onslaught video where Gulvis was talking. It'll be stuff like that, where we're doing better animation of in-game assets, with the long-term goal of actually porting in-game assets to realistic, like photorealistic characters, where I can actually have Minerva look like she's real and Tommy look like he's real. And then the Minerva videos will be done with real people instead of this is crappy. I don't even know what they are.
It's quite funny. It's actually quite funny. Yes, when I edit the Minerva videos, I ran a flick for OSCAP yesterday, where in the Minerva episode, I created the new Tommy story, and it's the one that will come out next week, the one with Centius in it. And I ran the story, and it was all beautiful and glorious. And then at the end of it, it switches back to Tommy, the way that he's in the game, and OSCAP's like, "Aww." Now we go back to the shitty animation.
Yeah. So somebody just shouted out the servers are up. That was Blaine 1996, and that is correct. The servers are up. So let's real quick run through some patch notes. Noodle, log in and let me know when I can kick off the mole rats.
Okay, I will let you know. Just one more thing before I let you go. Somebody said you should put Triglide in a video. Triglide actually started this whole madness. He was our very first guest on the Tommy Show, but we will bring him back again with a new look. That is coming.
Yeah.
And woohoo! Spooky Boots!
Spooky Boots, what a cool name.
Amazing.
And Tanisha is a mole rat.
Way cool. Alrighty, patch notes. Bring it.
I'm actually glad on the timing of this, because we're going to go from this into Atomic Shop, and then we're going to actually see some of this stuff live. Remember, this is the family-friendly stream where OSCAP tries really hard not to
swear,
have inappropriate outbursts. So what do we got? Here we have the thing that made me go, what the mother, what? Challenge events.
What the Fasnacht?
What the Fasnacht? Challenge events, which are things
mole
like
rats,
you're going to...
Mole rats can't take over.
Roger that. Kicking off the mole rats. So challenge events are things like what you're going to see today with the Appalachian Outlaws or the Pioneer Scouts things. They show up as the special 2-week events where you got to run stuff one week and then run stuff another week and you get some stuff. Well, Bethesda has decided that that was too confusing, so they have refreshed them.
I was never confused. Were you guys confused?
Well, no, that's not entirely true. They say that the events were too easy to miss, and that's true because they show up as a special side section in the
that is
in the
true.
daily challenges.
If you don't read the posters,
it comes and
then
it goes.
Yeah, it's easy to miss. Okay.
So they were easy to miss, and then people missed out on unique rewards, and the system for unlocking the rewards created confusion. Now watch out for that, because that's a bullshit. That's a bullshit.
That's a bullshit.
So we're refreshing it to make it easier to know when is happening. That's nice. And to make it more straightforward to obtain the rewards, from here on out, they're going to be called mini-season because they are creative. And you'll be able to find the latest one right next to the current season within the season's menu. Let me actually
I'm
go
already
over here and
confused.
see if that's... Ooh. Okay, hang on. We're just going to jump to my screen really quick. So here's what you see when you go to seasons. You have the current active season, which is Glow of the Ghoul, and then you have the special Appalachian Outlaws.
Oh, that's actually cool. I like it.
Yep. So now when you go into here, these are the rewards, and it looks very much like the season. We should probably be recording this, shouldn't we?
It's okay. I'm gonna make a whole new recording of it afterwards. Anyway.
Okay. So the rewards actually show up as rewards, and as you complete the challenges for the season, they will unlock. But if you notice, and this is what prompted my outburst, you can also just straight up buy everything with tickets.
No way.
Tickets that you've been earning. Yeah. And my initial thought was like, those mother-loving content people are finding another way to make us do our stuff or spend our money.
Yeah.
But it's not actually that bad. I like this. I like the layout. You can clearly see what things are, and everything is on one page, it looks like. So that's
dude, that's why we weren't given the information what's going to be available on which day.
Yep, because it theoretically is all available. If you have enough tickets, you can unlock this whole thing right now, straight away, and never do any of the challenges. But before you get mad, you can also, if you so desire, unlock it and then complete the challenges, because completing all of the challenges will give you back enough tickets to unlock everything.
Okay, I'm not angry at that at all.
Yeah, so you can do the challenges, get the tickets, and spend the tickets. You can spend the tickets, do the challenges, and get your tickets back, or you can spend the tickets and go do whatever you want. Or, what's not even listed here is, since they're tickets, you can do all the challenges, get the tickets, and not spend them on any of this garbage. Spend them on the real season rewards.
Yeah, of course they can't
So
say that, but it's, I think this is by far the best use of tickets that we've seen yet.
We'll dig into this a little bit more when we actually start playing here in a minute, but what else we got? We got the Big Bloom is starting, and Noodle just released a video about the Big Bloom.
Not yet. I will
Noodle,
release
Noodle
it.
has not yet released a video about the Big Bloom. Noodle's going to release a video about the Big Bloom.
Later this week.
Later this week, there will be a video coming out that is not out yet. And in there, you meet Black-Eyed Susan, who, for some reason, got a really bad makeover. She used to be like a cool,
granny,
old, granny lady with like a hat and stuff like that, and now she looks like an emo tweaker.
Yeah, they changed her hair. They chopped up all of her hair. She had really adorable hair that curled up like a granny. They just chopped it off. Now she looks like a cancer patient. And they gave her a big scar across her face, because grannies totally walk around with giant scars on their faces. It just doesn't work. But she still has the adorable grandma voice. Your grandparent.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Otherwise, we've got some basic bug fix type things. And so the more things that they fix, the less we're able to complain about how they don't fix bugs.
Yes. Bugs do get fixed.
That's a fun bug. The nuclear jetpack for the civil engineer armor required you to also know the Secret Service jetpack. Because they copied and pasted it. All right, so let's see if there's anything else here worth reporting on. Camp items that used these things won't return them when you scrap them. That makes sense. Fixed an issue. Apparently you could stack multiples of that horrible blood transfusion pump.
Oh my God, I hate that thing.
I don't know why you'd want to do that. Vault Girl Brooch should now properly display. Hooray. Balloon Animal Bouquet. All right, so just a bunch of bug fixes. Let's see. Onslaught counter no longer desyncs and stacks properly based on what perk cards the player has. So that might undo the glitch that I showed in my Onslaught video where you could flip back and forth and get up to 30 stacks even if you didn't have a Furious weapon.
You may have to make a new video.
Fixed an issue where VATS could target enemy limbs even if they didn't meet the proper requirements. Okay. Increased base damage of the hunting rifle, whatever. Change explosion, whatever. Scorch Beast will no longer spam the Sonic Blast attack.
Yay!
That is nice. Super mutants and other enemies will once again award the expected amount of XP when running daily ops. I don't even know how they made that as a bug. Feral Loss now count towards Kill a Lost challenge. That seems good. Communists at Camp Liberty no longer spawn with broken weapons. That's weird. That's super communist. Here is gun. It does not work, but here is gun. Everybody have same gun. No gun work. Join bobbleheads should now be granted from bobblehead boxes. All right. Fixed incorrect movement controls when using a jetpack. I wonder if that's that jump really high into the air thing.
Oh, yes.
Players should no longer be notified of canned cranberry.
They're not buying the Scorch Beast one. They said it before and it's never been fixed. So they're skeptical.
Well, I mean, it came up as a new problem fairly recently, and okay, yeah, well, who knows?
And
You're probably right.
Admiral Wag says, in Soviet Russia, gun breaks you.
Yeah, if you want to see just how awesome it was to be in Russia in World War II, go watch Enemy at the Gates.
Oh, yes.
There's like two guys. One of them gets a gun. The other one gets some extra bullets, and they're both told to run at the enemy. And when the one with the gun gets shot, the other one picks up the gun and continues running. And if you don't run, we'll just shoot you now.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Oh, looks like the mall rats are done.
Okay, well, let me finish going through patch notes, and then we will switch over to you. So we've got some limit damage and crippling changes, which are important because of the upcoming changes to how limb damage works. So we knew that this was coming, and it looks like they're starting to roll it out. So region bosses will be more difficult, requiring more focused fire, and they can move cripple immunity from many of the creatures, so now you will actually be able to do limb damage on creatures. Weapon mods that granted a 20% chance to cripple now increase limb damage by 50%. And this will be interesting to see. Probably will break the dragon / black powder rifle effect on the Guardian.
Oh, no.
I feel like the Guardian exposed a lot of the inherent problems with the game, and that rather than just fixing it for the Guardian, which is going to be a Band-Aid on a Band-Aid on a Band-Aid on a Band-Aid on a Band-Aid,
right.
Somebody was like, why don't we just actually take this opportunity to fix things properly across the board? And maybe they did like 50% of it. All right, a bunch of changes to perk cards. I'm not going to go through all of these. Mutation-related limb changes. Twisted muscles. Okay, interesting. Updates to quests. Harvesting Brahmin meat and second helpings quest line should reliably complete the objective. Updated the sunshine oil description. Most of these are just like quality of life things. Players will no longer be stuck in the radiation room during the ghoulification process for the Leap of Faith quest line. That's nice. That sucks. Hello?
Right?
I'd like to come out now.
Hello? Did you forget about me?
Fixed an issue where characters would flash or flicker while changing sexes during customization or changing appearance. That just seems like a stupid thing to spend resources on.
Yes.
Flash! You changed your sexual type? All right. Fixed an issue where... Many of you have seen that movie and you know exactly what I'm singing. Pet emotes will no longer be displayed twice in the Atomic Shop. That's nice. The Queen suffix is now also available as a prefix. That should be fun. Firing on the overgrown group. Fixed an issue where disembodied parts could be displayed. Updated the text for twisted muscles. Gleaming depths, punch card machine. Yay! This thing bit me in the butt once. If you don't do raids, you don't know about this. If you do, you know about it.
I know exactly what happened.
Yeah, I got all the way down to the snake, and I was like, okay, let me change my loadout to my snake loadout. And if you used that punch card machine to change your loadout from A to B, it didn't actually change you from A to B. It copied A onto B, and then you couldn't switch them back. You had to actually close the game and reboot it, and then B would be back the way that it was, which was nice. I thought at first that B got overwritten by A, but I didn't check. I was just like, oh yeah, I'm going to switch to my snake loadout, and I went in there and got murdered. And I mentioned it to somebody, and they're like, oh yeah, that machine doesn't work. Duh. Yeah.
Murdered.
Defiance, okay, improved the loading time of the Atomic Shop. That'll be nice to see.
Yeah. It has been very, very slow.
Carnivore now properly double percentage-based heal rates on related food items. Okay. Perks. UI. Okay, so they did a bunch of bug fix things, and the biggest change from today is the way that the challenge thing, or the way that the challenges are now mini seasons. So we'll explore that more in a moment, but first, let's take you back to Noodle.
Yay!
We'll talk about today's Atomic Shop stuff.
Alrighty, in the Atomic Shop today, we have the Lucky Shot Bundle. I am confused. Isn't St. Patrick's Day over?
Yes.
How? Yes. Like, by a lot. Wasn't it like a month ago?
It was a month and 5 days ago.
Okay, so... I'm trying not to start with negative feedback on the Atomic Shop, but they make it really hard. Everyone was waiting.
I can't do a leprechaun accent. Oh, you're very lucky. No, that's you're very. No, that was like Indian Irish.
Indian Irish. Yes.
Well, you know what? You're lucky that Bethesda's going to let you buy it again if you didn't buy it a month ago. How's that?
Yeah, I mean, they are notorious for giving us holiday rewards the day after a holiday. But this is, like, everyone's been waiting for these outfits on St. Patrick's Day, and here they are now. I mean, they are very, very cool looking. I'm just confused by the timing. I particularly like the backpack. There you go. I said something positive. Backpack. We've also been waiting for this hourglass, and we're not sure if it comes with an animation and if it actually keeps any semblance of actual time. So let's see, here it says, the perfect way to measure the sands of our lives. I think they got that line
sands
wrong.
Through the hourglass, these are the days of our lives that we spend in Appalachia.
Oh my God, it continues.
This game which goes on, and the bugs that sometimes get fixed.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they do. Alrighty, so
and
this...
yes, like a
No,
death scene
no
from
more.
Deadpool.
No more Vogon poetry.
There's some really cool stuff in the shop this week. No, there is. There's some really cool
There is.
Oh, so Alexis points out that the bundle is kind of gangster themed, like you look more like an Irish mobster.
Oh,
Look at the Irish.
that is true. That is true.
And that goes with today's Appalachian Outlaws.
Okay, so Irish Mobster Bundle. And you can buy every single one of these items individually. The outfit, which we will not show you. The bag, which I think is one of the coolest bag skins that we have in the game. Very cool. But again, note the prices, ladies and gentlemen. 500 atoms for a bag. 700 atoms for an outfit. 500 atoms bag for the gun skin. This all adds up. 500 atoms.
But hold on, that is an amazing display case for your guns. That I think is super immersive, and though it is expensive,
get it in a bundle. It comes in this bundle as well. I mean, they make it pretty easy for us to choose bundles over individual items. The bundle comes with all of these things, and Oscapt is right. This is a really cool gun stand. If you can actually utilize all 5 of the slots, not like the Enclave gun display, then it will also be very economical space-wise. And of course, the hourglass we can buy individually as well. Remember also, kids, that if you buy a bundle, you cannot get individual item refunds. So if you get the bundle and your gun stand is broken and you want your money back for the gun stand, you can't get that. You can return the whole bundle, get your money back, and then buy all the other items individually for their full price. So that's something to keep in mind. How do I know this? I tried to return something that was broken in a bundle, and they told me to shove it. Next
Ken
up...
Harris says that the hourglass does have a small animation.
Way cool. Obviously, I'm going to buy it, and we're going to look at it. Fan the Hammer emote for 250 atoms, of course,
Wait,
to
is
go...
that code?
Fan the Hammer.
Fan the Hammer? It's like soloing the Guardian.
Fan the Hammer. That's right. So, of course, fitting with today's theme, the Appalachian Outlaws. Next up, we have Cinephile bundle, all things cinema related. Cinephile, sorry. We have posters that we already own. We have the popcorn machine, which we already own. I have all of these things. So if you guys want to see any of this, I can demo it because I have it all. And in fact, I have it all in my underground theater.
Got it all.
That's right.
Got it all. I think we should make today about repurposing Queen songs to the themes of Fallout 76. So we've already got Flash Gordon.
Yes.
And then whatever that one was that I was just
and we're getting
ruining.
the Queen suffix and prefix, so it's very fitting. The Wealth Exchange Bundle is back. It was with us just a few weeks ago. In fact, I bought this building. So again, if you guys want to see it, I can demo it. This is the world's most annoying vending machine. Do not buy it, no matter what. If you do buy it, do not deploy it. Everyone hates it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, it looks cool, but it's if you spend any amount of time in your camp, yeah, you'll be like, I'm gonna go kill that thing.
Yeah, people will nuke your camp for it. Don't do it. The perfume dispenser, on the other hand, is very cool. It gives you charisma and it puffs out little plumes of pink smoke, and it's all like 1950s style with the cyan finish. It's really cool. This door is quite cool as well for those of you who like elevators and prisons. What does Waz say?
Waz is, we will mock you.
Very nice.
I think it should be rob you. We will rob you. Dun, dun, sh, dun, dun, sh. Buddy, you got too many atoms in your wallet.
Wow.
Enough said.
Freddie would be proud.
No, he would not.
That's true. Freddie wouldn't give a damn. Next up, we have the Appalachian Fauna Bundle. Here we have critters, mole rats and generators. We are big fans. We have our mole rats running everywhere. Of course, everyone's favorite home decor item with the butterflies, the butterfly sanctuary, which is actually a resource collector. Very cool. Oscaps and I...
It makes waste acid.
Oh, sorry. Did I say that?
No, you just said it's a resource collector.
Yes, okay, it makes waste acid. That's right.
It wakes maced acid. Honestly, I've never found acid worth wasting.
That is true, but it do be pretty. It do be pretty. This thing, on the other hand, is our #1 favorite resource collector.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a tie for the Deathclaw Slow Roaster.
True. This makes the most amazing foods, many of which help with carry weight. This bird is absolutely fantastic. I own this bird. You can walk up to him and poke him, and then he flies away, and then you have to poke the stick, and he flies back. It's really cool. Of course, the Awesome Opossum hat. That is a classic. And Wilbur the pig, who is just amazing. I own all of these things in this bundle, so if you guys want to see any of them, please don't be shy. Shout at me in the comments. If I don't respond to you, super chat at me in the comments, and that way I can't ignore you. Next up, we have After the Hunt bundle. Again, nothing new here, things that are cycling back around, which is quite good, I think. Oh, hey, Andrew Robinson just upgraded his membership to Scorched. Welcome. These are all from previous seasons and previous rewards, but if you don't own any of these items, then I think it's great that they do come back around. I own all of them, so again, anything you guys want to see, just let me know. And don't miss this. This is only here for 6 days. And it is 6 days. This is my absolute favorite prefab still, even though they keep coming out with new ones. This is the best prefab in the whole game. I have an entire video on how this prefab saved me a ton on building budget and allowed me to make an overstuffed antique shop that looks like it has limited budget. So, I mean, it's true for any prefab. A prefab saves you on budget because you don't have to build the floors and the walls and the ceilings and all that. But this particular one is just the right size for you to have an upstairs area, downstairs area, some workbenches around it. Like, I think they got it just right with this prefab. So if you are not sold on it yet, this is incredible, and it actually comes as a bundle for $10.50 with some other decorative things, all of which I also own. This actually is quite cool. This is the weapons workbench, and it's huge. This picture,
that thing is it looks
enormous.
Really
it's beautiful. It's like you can separate your rooms. You can make a little separate outside area with it. It's glorious. Of course, very, very oversized. It's not your typical workbench size, but in that lies its charm and beauty. We have, let's see, rustic barbershop bundle. Ooh, I once made a camp about the mad barber of the wasteland. This would have been so cool for that camp. Do you remember that one, Oscap? You helped me film it.
Hell no, I don't remember what we had for breakfast.
Sure.
Not of the wasteland, of the mire. The Mad Barber of the Mire was the name of the
Noodle
show.
always makes fun of me because, like, we'll watch a movie and a week later I don't remember it, or like the next day I'll be like, "What did we watch last night?" And she's like, "Why is your memory so bad?" And the thing is, it's not. I just recognize that there is a type of information that I don't need to store. Like, I don't need to remember what movie I saw last night. I don't need to remember the plot of the movie. All I need to do is remember, like, did I like the movie or not? Would I watch it again or not? And that's a much smaller data set. It takes up a lot less space in the database, and then I can, save that space for other more useful things.
I have confusions. I got all excited about this bundle because it's all about barbers and stuff, and it comes with a barber chair and this spinny wall decor thingy. But the rest of it has nothing to do with barbers or barbershops. Like, I would think the close shave outfit would be in here, but it's not. It comes with random house decor. Oh my God, look at the way they put that Yao Guai head in the corner. Oh, it's so bad. The rest of this is like cool house decor stuff, but I don't see how it's tied into barbershops at all. So while, yes, it has some cute things in it, it's one of those bundles that I think they kind of pulled out of their behind.
Mm-hmm.
But we do have some cool outfits for those of you who like cowboy outfits and Americana outfits. We have your stars and stripes in all their glory. And oh wow, those boots are cool.
They are.
And we have a few players among us who run in this outfit, and I think it's very cool as well. Woohoo! Casey!
Casey Higginbotham has given us a $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Casey.
Thank you!
For those of you who are keeping score, you can't see the scoreboard, but I will tell you.
How very Bethesda of you.
Yeah. We are sitting at just over halfway to our goal that will enable us to run next week's stream ad-free.
Looking good, looking good. Thank you, everyone. Alrighty, we have some gun paints, 3 individual gun paints, including a glowing one. That's pretty amazing looking. And we're almost done with this list. We have a clean black suit for free. Can't say no to that. We have some new colas. Petunia just
gifted 5. Go ahead. wait, see if we can time it together. 3, 2. No, we're gonna, because we're off since we're upstairs downstairs.
Right,
anyway,
right.
Petunia.
Petunia!
Go ahead, Noodle.
Petunia has gifted 5 Game Aviator memberships. Thank you so much. And welcome new members. And for our final item today, we have the Fallout first.
Wait, B-Boy 1985 also gifted 1 Gamer Aviator membership.
I missed that. Thank you, B-Boy. Oh yeah, totally. For our final item today, this is the Fallout first. And does it cost anything? Yes, it does. It costs 750 atoms for Fallout first only. And this is the Powering Up bundle, which includes a whole bunch of generators. A buttload of generators. Every generator imaginable is in this bundle, including our beloved mole rats, 3 kinds of mole rats. Andrew Robinson has gifted $10. Thank you so much, Andrew. And a really cool emote. If you guys are not in the live chat, you're missing out on all the pretty posters and emotes and little animations. It's quite colorful in here. Alrighty, this is it for the Atomic Shop. I'm going to pop over to my other character and purchase some of these new items for you guys so that we can take a look at them in real life in my camp.
So we are now back in my camp, and I will show you the new layout for challenges. Oh, but first we got to go kill that thing.
Your neighbor.
Yeah. Whoop.
Oh, wow. We have
This guy.
340 people watching. Thank you, guys. Welcome
Yes, we
to the
do.
show.
Okay, it's not him. He, I don't have a problem with. It's this guy, usually upstairs, shooting at the wall.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah, it's just so annoying. I hate being in my camp and just having the annoying little pew 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 going on in the background. But you all knew that already. All right, so
Geezer
if you are just
Dude.
Geezer Dude, woohoo!
Geezer Dude says Tommy and Geezer's Diner is open. Stop on by.
Oh, okay, we'll swing by in a minute. So if you're just joining us, just really quickly, they changed how challenge events work. And this is from the patch notes today. And so what we've already seen is, if you go to seasons, you can pick, do you want the main season or do you want mini season, which is what challenge events used to be. And all of the rewards are visible here and are available. What happens if I say rank up? Oh, that's for the real thing. So these are all available, presuming that you... Oh, interesting. It tells you what you have to do. So claim framed prison break newspaper. Okay, so first of all, I need the money bag backpack because that is... You have to be wearing that for most of these. So with that, I've now unlocked the ability to get the outlaw thingy. But if I want the Ghoul Wanted poster, I have to buy the outlaw. And then it continues like that. So
Glitch has a question.
frame prison break, you got to claim the carry weight booster from the Ghoul Wanted poster. So you can spend your tickets on these things up front if you want to get the items.
Wait,
but
we
by
have
the
a question.
Hold on a second. I will get to your question. By the end, you will actually get back the tickets that you would spend. So you can either do the challenges, get the tickets, spend the tickets, or you can spend the tickets, do the challenges, get your tickets back, or you can do the challenges, get your tickets, and spend them on anything else. What is the question?
Well, that was kind of the question. Glitch was saying, I wonder if collecting these items for the event account for the 150 bonus page on the regular season.
They do not make a distinction between tickets and tickets. So if you do these things, and we're going to do these today if we have time, if not, we'll finish them tomorrow on the members stream. We should see my total number of tickets go up as I complete the challenges. So the very first thing you have to do is go and get your money bags backpack. Or whatever it's
Money
called.
bags. You guys know what
Over
money
here
bags
and
are,
craft
right?
it. It's the bags where the boys keep the money.
Only the boys.
Well, yeah, it's the money for the... Oh, this is not tomorrow's stream. I can't say what the money is for, but you all know what it's for.
Sure.
All right, backpack.
Somebody's
Actually, I'm gonna
asking
need to
any new
modify.
events today. Yes, in fact there are.
Okay, so if I come over here...
The person who asked that, please play the stream back exactly 3 minutes.
There we go. So having collected the money bag backpack reward, I'm able to come in and apply it as paint to my existing backpack, which I don't even have my backpack visible. But now I have the money bag backpack. If I were to switch to my backpack on mode. Let's see, is that going to be, it's probably going to be under here. Show visible. Okay, we'll make my backpack visible just for you guys. And it's not visible. Go Bethesda, you're amazing. Go Bethesda. Let's see, maybe backpack live. Sure. Oh, because I painted it, it disappeared. Okay. Huh. Actually, I might not have my backpack equipped for a really long time because I just saw my carry weight go up.
Oh my god.
Because I'm on this character, like, while Noodle was doing the atomic shop, I'm like, why the hell am I so fat?
You have outdone yourself, Oscar.
Oh my god. Okay, so there's the Moneybags backpack, which looks like a giant money bag, and you can actually put money bag flare. Look, see, there's money bags right there.
Money bags on money bags.
Money bags, two small money bags on a really big money bag.
You have lovely money bags.
Sweetheart, thank you. So with this equipped, we can actually go off and do some stuff.
I am still trying to join your world.
Is it full?
It says, yeah, it says I'm cute to join.
No. Well, we'll all come to you if you want.
So sad. It's okay. Go ahead and start the challenge.
Okay.
Will eventually get back to me, and I'll purchase something from the atomic shop for us to look at.
So for those of you who are active, what you're selling today?
Oh, we have another interesting question. Are the outlaw rewards shared between your characters?
Yes.
I would also say yes.
I'm gonna say yes. Yeah, rewards, things that you buy in the atomic shop. Well, actually, hang on a second.
I'm in your world.
Are they shared between characters?
Yeah, you're all
constructible items. Yes, but let's go see what the rewards are before I
make stuff up.
Yeah.
And we have another question. The other question.
So hang on. Looking at the rewards here. So money bag backpack. The items that you purchase from season rewards are available on multiple characters. So since these are now under the seasons structure, I would argue yes. Question mark, dot, 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 caveat, asterisk. I am not a lawyer. We could test it, but I'm gonna lean towards yes, with the exception of, actually I don't know if carry weight boosters probably not. Legendary modules, probably. Lunchboxes, no. Like things that are inventory items, I would say no. But things that are constructible items, I would argue yes.
Yes, I concur. Where is the backpack skin for this event?
The backpack skin for this event is located, go into seasons, choose your Appalachian Outlaws season, and you gotta claim the money bag backpack right there. And once you claim that, come to your armor bench, modify your backpack, modify, and change the paint to money bag pack. And then you'll be good.
Cool. The other question was, can this event not be completed in power armor? And I would say no, because power armor takes off your backpack.
Oh, that's very interesting. Power armor does take off your backpack.
So since you have to have the backpack.
I'm gonna concur with Dr. Noodle.
Why, thank you. Do you concur?
Which is completely different from Noodle Doctor.
Yes. Doctor. Would be cool to have money falling out, but that's probably too much animation.
I'm gonna try and buy something from this lady.
Somebody says it works in power armor. Are you actually in power armor and able to complete the challenges? That should not be the case, since power armor unequips your backpack, and you have to have the backpack equipped.
My notes for you.
Very meatball grinder. That looks good.
If that is
fried
the,
rat toad legs, curry weight 50. I don't care about.
if that's the case, then they did it wrong.
Well, but I mean, it might be intentionally done incorrectly because a lot of players do play in power armor and they only have power armor setups. So forcing them to run around without it would probably instill more anger than pretending that you're still, like, you have it equipped. It's just, it's hidden, you know? What do you want?
I suppose.
All right. I suppose. Okay, so we bought some crap from her. Let me grab some XP here. Are you logged? You're in the world, right?
Yes.
Ready to start deploying some stuff?
I am just enjoying the very fast atomic shop load that took 4 minutes instead of 5.
I think it's more like, 3 minutes and 58 seconds instead of 4. But they're like, hey, it's an improvement. Somebody met their KPI.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm in.
Nice. It's my line.
That's
So are you in your
tomorrow's.
camp? Let me know when you want me. Let me know when you want me to switch to you.
You can switch to me.
Okay. Well, we're gonna switch to Noodle, and then I'm gonna go check out Geezer Dude's awesome diner so that we're ready to switch back and show that.
I am going to purchase only this display case and this hourglass. Even though I usually preach not buying individual items and rather going for the bundle, there are things in this bundle that you don't actually need me to demo because they're really straightforward. And there are things that I will never ever use again. And since I can't return individual items in the bundle, like, I'll never wear this outfit. So I will not buy the bundle. I will get the hourglass and the display rack because the mystery has to be solved. We have to know how they work. We will come over here and we will deploy a gun rack. See how that works. And the hourglass, of course. Here is the gun rack. Have to get some guns to place in it. And the hourglass is quite huge. We can place it on top of something. I did not expect it to be this big. It does have an animation. The sand is falling. I imagine that it will be in this animation forever and ever. I don't think the sand will diminish. And you have to click on it to turn it over. I think it will just be this. It does not look like the sand on the top is moving at all, but you do get the falling sand look. I think it's quite cool. Every time you catch a glimpse of this hourglass, it will look like it's hourglassing. And again, it's much larger than I expected. I thought it was going to be the size of a perfume bottle, but it's even bigger than this heart-shaped geode that I have, which is my biggest display item. So I would say thumbs up on the hourglass. Now let's take a look at this gun rack and let's get some more lights in here. It's really dark. It's 1 second, bear with me. Won't stay here, but we need some more light in this room. Okay, gun rack. Let's see what I have for weapons. Pull out some weapons from my stash box. I don't carry a lot of weapons with me. So we need to see shotguns would look nice, I think.
You only need one.
You need what?
I need one
Oh,
weapon.
nice.
What kind of gun is that? I don't know what it's called.
I just
I
heard the
just know
sound.
it makes when it takes a man's life. Oh my god! Oh my god! There's a teddy bear, the cleaver, and a cutting board next to a teddy bear in a pot.
Where are you? That's adorable.
I am next to Geezer Dude's camp, which he built next to an existing diner-looking thing. Where are we on the map? Are here, just up from Clarksburg Shooting Club. And so he made his own diner, which I'm not going to show you yet.
Not yet, not
you
yet.
have to come out here and actually look at it yourself and get excited by it. But that's where I am. I'm looking for a place to make the cool outlaw outfit. Back to you.
Okay, so I pulled out some guns from my stash box, and we're going to stick them in the thing. So,
Somebody asked if that was going to be a problem with large guns or small guns or shotguns. Good, you have a shotgun. That's nice. Yeah, stick that out there too.
I have all sorts of guns here. Ticket to Revenge is a pretty big gun.
It will restrict heavy guns because those have to go on a heavy gun display case. It looks like you can put multiples. Oh, but look at the shotgun. Yeah, they float. Bethesda.
Yeah, they float. So
if you want realism, you're going to have to use guns that are big enough to overcome Bethesda's incompetence.
Yes. I will test this with other guns, and we will film it after the show, and I'll make
it clips.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because there's like a center line for each of these guns, and that's how they arranged the slots here with the center line on the center line. But it doesn't account for every individual gun. Like this, look, this one just floats entirely. So you'll have to know which guns fit in here perfectly, which two of these do fit very well. But yeah, a lot of your really cool guns you won't be able to display. For the display rack, gun display rack, I will say thumbs down, and I will probably ask for a refund on this item since I bought it individually. Hey.
Loves getting emails from Noodle.
Actually, I don't write to them very often, and the last time that I wrote to them and they told me to shove it, they actually came back. A different person reached out to me asking for very specific feedback on the item that I was dissatisfied with so that they can add it to their list of complaints and actually eventually fix it. So I thought that was really cool.
I don't think I have the escape prisoner outfit or whatever it is that everybody's wearing.
You might. Okay, I'm on my way to you.
I don't. Yeah, I don't have it. That's unfortunate. What else do I have anything? Can you buy it? Is it available in the store?
Is it not one of the rewards, the prisoner outfit?
Maybe. See people wearing it, so I said no, it's not a reward.
Do they ever test the items before release? Yeah, we wonder that.
They're like, you test it, and then you click the box that says test passed.
Yes, that's how you do it at Bethesda. Triglade says
that's how you're good at your job. Like, what is your job? My job is to say that all the tests passed.
Yes.
And they did. Did they actually pass? Well, that's not my job.
Well, they definitely passed it all. Okay, where are you guys?
I'm up in Toxic Valley.
Yeah, I traveled to you, and it put me like in the middle of nowhere.
North of Clarksburg Shooting Club.
Okay.
Yeah, I really want the cool little layers.
I see Geezer Dude.
Holiday morning outfit? Really? For in the middle of July? God, weirdos. Where are you, Noodle?
I'm with Geezer Dude.
Okay. Well, let's switch to you, and you go do a tour of the diner.
Alrighty, Geezer Dude, take it away. Geezer Dude isn't actually on audio with us, but hopefully he can hear me. Yeah, he could. So there is a story to this diner. Tommy and Geezer's Little Bites. Oh my God, it's so cool. There is a Minerva story, the latest Minerva story, well, Tommy's story in the Minerva episode, that the members have already seen because members get early access Minervas. But the rest of you muggles will see this episode on Wednesday. This episode has Geezer Dude on the cover. You won't be able to miss it. Look at his face. Remember this face, this glorious face with the heart-shaped glasses and the Santa beard. He's on the cover and the story is about him. He's our main guest. And in the story, Tommy and Geezer dream about one day opening a diner. I will not explain the Little Bites title because I want you guys to watch the video and then put 2 and 2 together. It's a very clever title. Oh, it has a takeout window. That's so cool. I have myself created diners using this prefab. This is the Slocum's Joe prefab, and it's a train car. I did a build and a review of this video, so if you guys want to see how to build with this prefab, how it sinks in the ground, how friendly it is with placement of objects on walls and such, there is a video on that in our camps playlist, so check it out. Again, the cover should be very obvious. Karsten has gifted 10 Gamer Aviator memberships. Thank you.
I wasn't paying attention to the chat. I'll put my controller down.
Oh.
So welcome new members. Tomorrow there is a members only stream. We run it at 12 noon Pacific time to try and get as many people as we can. So come join that. It's a lot of fun. You get to actually see our faces, and it's quite adventuresome. I'll let the other members tell you how much fun it is.
It's definitely different from this very clean and child-friendly stream, mostly child-friendly.
Look at the toilet paper rolls.
Yes, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, napkin dispensers, so smart.
So smart. And then some tables have fruit and some tables have chems. Very nice.
Chems are balance, an important part of this nutritious breakfast or whatever.
There's a
like when they have
yes.
television, when they have cereals on television and they show like a huge buffet of like fruits and milk and protein and meats and a bowl of cereal, and it's like cereal part of this, or like Fruit Loops part of this complete breakfast.
Yes, chems, a part of this complete breakfast. Waz is here with us.
It says that the outfit is Atomic Shop only, so he can't even make it for me, and I guess I never bought it because I never cared. So
it's kind of strange that they didn't give it to us today.
It's not a requirement, but yeah.
They gave us the weird Lucky Charms outfit, but not the prisoner outfit.
Yeah, they could have made it a saleable item. I'd have bought it, even if it was like $750, because I want it today. Missed opportunity, money people.
Yeah, Jesse, you didn't do your job today, buddy.
Jesse's doing a good job.
Jesse must be on vacation.
Love him or hate him, gotta respect him. Okay.
Oh, wait, one more thing. We have some Christmas shout outs here on the roof, and again, this is not incidental. The Christmas themes here are going to be very relevant once you guys watch that Minerva episode on Wednesday. And it says that it's still under construction. Amazing camp, Geezer.
Geezer said that he tried making the original diner work because there's a diner next door that he said he tried to use. Sign over here says moved next door, which is quite funny.
Oh, that is funny.
But he said everything that he put in here just popped up to the roof. Do you have any strategies to make that not happen, Noodle?
Yes, floor mats. Floor mats are how you do it. That's how I was able to put items in my pre-existing structure. And we also have glitches on how to get things out of the attic, thanks to Glitch. But if you want to place something, take a floor mat out into an open area, place it on the floor, then place whatever you want on the floor mat, and then carry the floor mat inside and either put it on the countertop or on the ground, and it will actually let you place the floor mat pretty much everywhere. Sometimes it will sink into the surface, which is even cooler because then you have a nice clean placement. And sometimes it won't let you place it at all, but at least it won't shoot it up to the roof. Yeah, floor mats, the only way to fly.
We have options, Noodle. You have to make a decision.
Okay.
We can either start going through the challenges and do that for 20 minutes or so and then switch to the build, or we can show the amazing camp and then come back and do the challenges, and we'll run a little bit longer since the game started late. Which do you prefer? Or you can make up an option 3 if you want.
Option 3. Let's run the Amazing Camps episode because I could use a restroom break.
A bio break. a bio break. Bio is non-specific. You might need to eat. You might need to drink. You might need to shave your legs.
I need my rads.
Okay. All right. You want to give a little bit of an intro for what we're about to run so that people don't all just sign off?
Yes, our guest today is a returning guest. It is Buddha, who brought us the amazing walking spider camp. We ran a poll on this channel in the community asking what kind of an amazing camp you would like to see next week. And we gave some options, including immersive, fishy, dreamy, mystical, and fiery defensive. And immersive and fishy came to a tie. So our friend Buddha agreed to build for us from scratch an immersive fishy camp. And he did it all in just a couple of days. He stayed up all night and a couple of days working nonstop to create this camp. He's completely burnt out, but very happy. And he built this super, super amazing camp. So after we roll the video, we can talk about it some more now that you guys know what I'm talking about. So let's just take it away.
First of all, I'm going to try and see if I can get this Mirelurk Queen to come all the way into Geezer Dude's camp.
Oh my God. It's so mean.
Hey, boys. I brought my ex-girlfriend over.
You did. You brought her all the way into the camp. Who does that? Oh, what is wrong with
Looks
you?
like she can get close, but... Come on, I want to see her come in and like start stomping around.
Yes, she's following me.
Oh, and then the turrets. Nice.
Yes, she's all the way in a camp.
Woohoo! Geezer Dude, I love your neighbors.
There you go. Dead Mirelurk Queen for you.
Oh, I got a super stim pack. That's nice.
It's for the diner. Now you can cut her up and cook her.
Okay, so with that out of the way, we hope that you guys enjoy this episode of...
Hello and welcome back to the show, Buddha.
Hey, yeah, glad to be back.
So we ran a poll on the channel asking the community what sort of camp they would like to see on the next Amazing Camps episode. And the options were creepy immersive, fire, magical, or fishy. And with over 1,000 votes, creepy immersive tied with fishy. So our friend Buddha has created a masterpiece of something that is creepy, immersive, and fishy at the same time. Would you please tell us as much as you can about this incredible thing that you've put together for us?
Yeah, it was a really fun challenge to start with, to be honest. And yeah, it was a little bit short on time, so I tried to make the best of it I could.
I'm so sorry.
But, no, I like the challenge. I like the challenge, really. But yeah, immersive, fishy. I was thinking about something inside the mire, in the water, because fishy, and immersive. So I was thinking about some kind of fisherman's shack or something like that. I couldn't really make it fishy enough because I only have some stuffed fish and things like that. I thought, why not make an octopus?
Absolutely brilliant. I mean, we have seen some of your creature builds before. You did the amazing spider camp and the
Yeah.
walking canon, so creatures are nothing new to you. But have you ever done anything on this scale? This kraken is huge and glorious.
Actually, a few months ago, I ran across a video from a player named Smug Potato who also made an octopus in
I
the
know
mire.
Smoked
And
Potato.
yeah, and she's an amazing builder, and I took inspiration from it and started building. But when I started, I discovered that those asteroids I used to make the arms were a pain in the ass to do.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it took me a while to figure out how I can do it the best and the quickest way. And eventually I found out, and yeah, it resulted to this octopus or kraken or
The face
something.
of the octopus is, of course, your signature character design with the eyes, and the faces are so recognizable. You have a very distinct design style that is unmistakably yours. I absolutely love it. What did you use for the teeth? Are those tombstones?
Those are the cardboard tombstones. Yeah,
Brilliant.
I thought the top of those tombstones would look a lot like teeth, and I first had one row of teeth, but it didn't look too intimidating to me, so I added a second row of teeth, and I came out with this.
It's
And the face was originally a lot different, because normally I use the guard pose from the Brotherhood, like I did with my spider,
right.
but it wasn't organic enough for me. So it's like it needs to be fishier and less robot-y.
Yes, yes, that's true. And I see you have some fishermen standing here in the water looking totally creepy.
Yeah, it has a little bit of backstory, because on the back of the shack there is a lot of radiation barrels and stuff like that.
I saw
So
those
it's more
in
like
camera view.
it's more like the story is the creatures mutated and are now attacking because of the radiation coming from those barrels.
Oh, amazing. Okay, I am filming around the barrels right now. Did the barrels come with the property, or is this something that you set up?
I set up.
Cool.
Those are all in-game items.
Okay, and at some point when I pop out of camera mode, I will show them where we are on the map. See more barrels, radiation suits. What was the most challenging part, other than the deadline, about making this camp?
Yeah, getting the tentacles the way I wanted, and also, to be honest, I found it hard to get some inspiration on the shack.
Really?
Everything I tried didn't feel right, so I think I did like 5 or 7 different shacks.
I saw one version of the octopus that you sent me, the first screenshot, and
Yeah.
then minutes later I got a message from you saying I rebuilt the whole thing. I'm like,
Yeah. I wasn't feeling it, and that's a core thing for my builds. If I don't feel the build, then I tear it down and start over.
Are you going to keep this one, or are you going to tear it down and work on something else?
Yeah, for now. Probably when I need some more camp slots,
Did you
I would
max out?
tear it down.
Did you max out your budget on this?
Yeah, I can place one item because I removed a workshop.
So this is in a regular world, not a custom world, and
Yeah.
the budget is completely maxed out.
Yeah, I
Oh.
like to build on adventure mode. It's a little bit of extra challenge.
Amazing. Okay, I am flying inside the shack now in camera mode, and I see a lot of really cool things here on the shelf. A lot of very relevant things. We have a ship in a bottle, and all the little tchotchkes that you arranged on the shelves. You had to use glitch merging for that, I imagine.
Yeah, but I'm not that big into the drop merge things.
With the pressure plate?
Yeah, well, I lack a little bit in patience, and when I need all the time I can get, I just sacrifice the drop merge.
Yes, I am also not a huge fan of merges for that reason. I also get impatient. I wish we could just place things where we want to place things and they wouldn't.
Yeah, why can you only place an empty shelf if you can't put stuff on the shelf, right?
Right? It makes no sense at all. I love your new look. I don't remember you looking like this last time we met. Did you change your hair? I
No,
think you changed your hair.
Yeah, I'm having a little identity crisis.
Well, you look fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Big compliment for a ghoul.
Indeed, indeed. Okay, I'm gonna pop out of camera mode and we're just gonna walk around for a bit in regular view. This is so cute and cozy. I love that you made the whole shack basically with defenses, right? Like these walls, they're wall decor
Yeah.
and defenses.
Well, now you think of it, I think I only used 3 wall pieces.
Right, with the door frame and that's it.
Yeah, the door frame, and on the back here I have 2 half walls. And I have a pavilion wall right here. So basically
yes,
it's
yes.
4. Yeah, so here I stacked some fences on top of each other to create like a ladder.
Oh, that's brilliant and seamless. I can't even spot where they connect. It's incredible. Very nicely done. I use that defense quite a bit in my own building, but it never occurred to me to stack them one on top of the other. I am totally stealing that from you. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. You just have them on the correct side and just spam X and you have them stacked.
What is your favorite method of hovering objects? I imagine you had to use some float magic to get these asteroids up in the air. Do you use power armor or the camp module?
Normally I would use the foundation method to float stuff up.
Oh, okay.
But there is a method where you need to lower the meteors inside the foundation, where it barely sticks out of the foundation itself. And then when you can place a meteor on top of that, and then you have them stacked, because normally they cannot stack. And then you can pick up the meteor that is dropped into the foundation, and you use the drop merge with the pressure plate to drop them a little bit more into each other, and that's how I made the tentacles.
That's incredible. And thank you so much for sharing these wisdoms with us. It's always so nice and refreshing to have builders not hide their secrets and be like, oh, I can't reveal that. It's precious.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm pretty open to it because I only found out also by doing techniques that are also available on YouTube and stuff like that. So I know what to gatekeep and what can be shared.
Incredible. Well, thank you so much for making this thing on such short notice, for going above and beyond what anyone expected from an immersive, creepy, fishy camp. We have a few minutes still. Do you want to show me a couple of your other camps? Perhaps, didn't you say something about a windmill camp?
Let's activate it.
And in the water we go.
Yeah.
Before I teleport out of here, I will show them where we are on the map. We are here next to Valley Galleria.
Oh, you spawned inside of it, didn't you?
I did.
Oh man.
Okay, let me show them on the map. Where are we? Oh, here we are. Oh, all the way on the top, huh?
This camp was also a challenge camp. It had a certain rule set. You couldn't use things from the stair tab or from the defense tab.
Interesting.
So that for me was a really interesting challenge. Stairs and defenses are usually the things I use the most for my builds. Like with my spider, it are the stair posts and also defenses. And Also, the walking cannon, that's a lot of wavy willard, so also
Yes.
defense tab. And so this was something very different, so that's why I accepted that challenge.
Incredible. I noticed that a lot of your most magnificent builds come from challenges that are quite uncomfortable. And I find that to be true in my art as well. I've created some of my most amazing paintings when I was challenged to do
Yeah.
something outside of my comfort zone and with a deadline.
Well, it's like a Dutch saying, you gotta throw yourself for the lions, and it's basically, it means you need to challenge yourself to get the most potential out of you.
Indeed,
And
indeed.
that's something I stand by all the time, and that's why I love to keep challenging me.
I see you have the mole rats hard at work again in this
Yeah,
windmill,
yeah.
powering them.
Still pretty expensive to feed.
And what are these incredible lightning lights that you have on the side of the building?
Well, to be honest, I have no clue where they came from. All I know is that a friend of mine gave me the plan for it, but I don't know where you can get them.
You know, I have never
I
seen this ever in the game.
I think they are you can buy them at the caravan.
Oh, that will explain it. I gave up on caravans after I did the initial video walkthrough of how to run the caravan. And I'm like, this is stupid, and I stopped running.
Yeah, me too. Me too. If I want to play quests like that, I go play Assassin's Creed or something.
Exactly. But these are incredible steampunky lights. I know you're a big fan of that style, and I am as well. This may be reason enough for me to go back to caravans, if this is indeed where we get them from, because it's really
Well,
cool.
a friend of mine dropped it for me, so maybe if you find someone who can drop it for you too, then you don't have to do the missions.
Awesome. You hear that, boys and girls? If anyone has a plan for this light, I am on the market for it. We actually have similar lights in the house in real life. We found a crafter at a craft show who makes these incredible steampunk looking lights, welding just regular objects that he finds at a junkyard. And we have one of
That's
his
cool.
creations in our kitchen right behind me right now. It's right up our alley.
It only proves you can make anything into art.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We are big fans of supporting creators like that. Okay, well, another masterpiece from you, but I'm not letting you go yet. I do believe that I saw a glimpse of a Mothman themed camp that you put together recently, and a very beautifully filmed video on that. Do you think we can pop into that one for a sec?
Did you fall again?
Again. Yes. I mean, no.
You have a really strange habit of falling into people's camp.
Yes, I've been told that before. It's like my glitch,
Yeah, a personal glitch. Who wouldn't want one?
right? I wish it was more useful, like if I could just glitch atoms.
Yeah.
Alrighty, this is one of my favorite style of camps. You have someone shooting at you, I think. I hear him going pew, 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 pew in the distance, but they might be very far away.
Yeah, it's probably my neighbors again. They're very loud and obnoxious.
Yeah, see, there's your glitch. You have terrible neighbors everywhere you go.
Yeah.
But these kind of hover camps, they absolutely blow me away. The patience, the blueprinting that goes with it. I am yet to learn how to make these incredible hover camps. But I have been following tutorials and I got some steps down. The rest is just time and blueprinting. I really hate blueprinting, so I have the highest respect for all of you guys who actually do it and do it really well.
Blueprinting itself, to place the blueprints, it's not the problem, but to create them, that's the most work. Mm-hmm. Because I have blueprints that took me 2 weeks to create and to figure out.
Really?
Yeah.
When we met with Thor, Odin's daughter, her camps, a few of her camps are in this style of a hovering shrine. And we asked her what her favorite part of the process is. And she said that it was seeing the final project. It's not the creation at all. She says she actually hates creating them because it's tedious.
Yeah, yeah. I think her builds are amazing. It's I've got some reactions from people who tell me the style I build in is like a crossover between Thor and Payu.
Indeed, yes, I can totally see that. Yes. What was the most challenging part of this build for you?
Not really challenging, but it's more like all the stones you see. It's getting them the way you want is it can be pretty tedious.
Oh, I bet. And your timing's actually perfect in camera mode. The stones is exactly what I'm showing right now. I know you can't see it.
When you have them covered, it's really nice to look at them, and that's with the right lighting and all that sort of stuff. It's just amazing.
And tell me about all the little Mothman lamps that look like bugs coming out of the centerpiece. I just love that. Is there a story here?
Yep. Yeah, well, this it's Mothman Equinox, and I think there are people who want to know where the Mothman came from, what's his origin story. So I created this camp and I called it Where They Came From.
Love it.
So this
Incredible.
it's basically some giant dumbbell with a hole in the side where they come from.
And they look exactly like they're frozen in time, like they were coming out of it, and then somebody snapped a photo, and we're inside that photo. Camps with stories, I think, are so much more special than just pretty camps for the sake of pretty.
Yeah, it's hard to create a good backstory with it and make it noticeable for the players that come visit your camps.
Yes. The other thing that it made me think of is all the bugs in the game. And that always makes me giggle when I look at this, and I'm like, haha, this is where the game bugs come from.
Yeah.
Because we do have a lot of bugs in this game.
Yeah, I have never seen it, but I think if I need to have all the bugs in game, then I would run out of budget even before I even made one structure.
That's so true.
But we love you, Bethesda.
That's right, and all your features that you offer us. Well, Buddha, thank you so much once again for taking the time to make the incredible octopus camp, for sharing the other two camps with us, and for all the beauty and all the dark and twisted stories that you bring to this universe. We've asked you last time what advice you would give to builders, and you had some absolutely extraordinary and friendly advice for everyone. But is there anything else that you would like to share with us on this episode today?
Let's see. Yeah, I have so
Any
much
words of wisdom?
Yeah. Well, don't drink and drive.
That's a good one. Don't drink and drive.
But to come back into the camp building theme, it never hurts to ask people how something is done.
That's fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah, because that's where we all started, and getting inspired by the people you look up to and having them be really nice and help you out with stuff like techniques and blueprints and stuff like that. That's just amazing. So whenever you see builds like mine or other players that are also into the big building community, just reach out, ask them some questions, because a lot of them are really nice.
Right. What's the worst that can happen? Even if they say no, oh well, you tried.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thank you again, and we hope to see you on the show again soon.
Yeah, that's you know where to find me.
Yes,
and I will keep sharing my camps on your Discord on my own Discord and on my YouTube. So whenever somebody wants to hit me up, just send me a message. You want help? I got your back.
And the link to Buddha's Discord channel and his YouTube channel will be in this video's description. Alrighty, we'll see you soon.
Wow. Holy cow.
Wasn't that amazing?
It was ridiculous. Like, I'm happy if I can put 4 walls on a foundation. That was outstanding.
And the crowd was going wild. People want this kind of a build in the game. They're sending chef's kisses and so much praise. And we have some master builders here in the live chat with us, both Thor, Odin's daughter, and Smug Potato, both of whom have been mentioned in this video, and both of whom inspired some of the builds that we saw today, are here with us in the live chat. Hello, Thor. Hello, Potato.
Potato.
Potato. Remember, kids, you too can be on amazing camps if you share your builds with us. In our Discord server, cue Discord link. In our Discord server, there's a channel called Camp Builds. If you simply share photos or links to videos of your camps, one day you may get a letter in your inbox from this weird Noodle Pants character saying, hey, want to meet up and film? And then one day you two will be on the show. It's as easy as that. And as Buddha said, do not be shy. One of the greatest things about him as a builder is that he is so open about his building secrets. He shared some of those very specific building secrets in this video. And if you just reach out to these builders in our Discord, in their Discord, on their YouTube channels, so far, everyone that I've met has been very forthcoming and friendly and sharing. Like, they may not make a tutorial about it for everyone, but if they're speaking one-on-one with you, they won't hesitate to share.
I'm laughing because, like, as people know, my brain finishes your sentences for you. So you're like, yeah, so they're talking, they're sharing their stuff. And what you said was because they may not make a tutorial, but what I heard was because they may not make it. I'm like, what? Like,
They may not make it
what's
to
happening to them?
something. Are they okay?
They just, yeah, they're like, this is my dying wish is to show my build on the Gamer Aviator live stream.
Oh, but your Noodle Pants who wouldn't help you. No, they are very friendly with everyone else. Like, Buddha learned his secrets from other builders. He learned his secrets from Moonlight and Smug Potato and Thor and some others that he mentioned. They just spoke to him.
Game like this, keeping information to yourself does nothing. Like, it's not like you have a product and you're trying to hold on to your intellectual property so that you can sell it. Like, share this information, and what you share with somebody else, they will then figure out a variation of. They'll share that back with you, and that's how these builders have gotten to where they are. It's because they're all friends and they're all sharing, their tips and tricks and whatnot, so that they can all build these kinds of amazing things. And they're all super friendly. If you have a question, find them somewhere, ask them a question. They're going to help you out.
Yes.
Even if you're not Noodle Pants.
Exactly. But you can try wearing the Brahmin mask and see if that helps. Alrighty. We are only $70 shy of our goal. If we do not get these super chats before the end of the show, which is only 20 minutes away, we will unfortunately have to run ads next week.
It's not a punishment. Yeah, it's not like ads are a punishment. This is what you guys have asked for. The way that we choose these goals is we look for the average peak of what we're getting for viewers, and we're between 300 and 350 per stream. We actually got much higher than that today. Our peak today was
300.
It was 346. So that's why the goal is at 300. And when we start getting 500 people on the stream, the goal will go up. But the idea is that if every one of you who joins just simply super chats $1, then we can continue to make amazing content for you, and we can continue to run these things ad-free.
Alrighty, so we have 20 minutes. Let's make it happen, people. Just 70 more. Over to you, Oscar.
I'm just reading BL Garrett's question. What is next week Xbox? I'm going to cry if there's ads on Xbox week. No, so we switch back and forth between PlayStation and Xbox on the members stream. So tomorrow's members stream will be Xbox. Oh, that's great. That means I can do the challenges here and also do them tomorrow on the members stream. Perfect.
Andrew
So
Robinson,
members
thank
stream-
you. Andrew Robinson donated $20, which brings us down to 50, 45. It's actually 45. Bread and gone.
Someone stole your hand juicer? What a weird thing to steal.
Wow, that's so
Okay,
rude.
well- We got 20 minutes left. I'm going to try and burn through as many of these things as I can. Now, it looks like because we have week 1 and week 2 challenges as a reward item, I'm guessing that the challenges that you see here are week 1 challenges, and these are going to still update next week. So do everything. Yeah, there we go. 7 week 1 challenges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So you do everything that on here before next Tuesday. So we're going to start by collecting pre-war money, and we're going to go run collision course unless somebody already has. Otherwise, collect cigarettes. I'm going to go back to Geezer Dude's camp and see if we can do that from the cigarette machine. We'll actually do that first. Cracked a Molotov. We can do that. Kill a human. 76 of them. That should be fun. Kill 500. Holy cow. Kill 500 enemies? I don't know if I can finish this in 20 minutes. We're gonna try.
I guess I know
pick a
what we're
lock,
doing
that's
on the
easy.
members stream tomorrow.
Scrap junk to collect silver. Okay, so that's gonna be off of like ghouls and stuff like that. Okay, let's see. Somebody's probably already run collision course, but you know what? Oh, I got radworms. Oh no, that's terrible.
I'm so sorry.
Help me. That's symptomatic. We'll fix that. Alrighty. I am not well tuned, but that's okay. And I don't actually need any buffs because I figured out that I just had to put my backpack back on.
Cha.
So collision course, cha, yeah. You learn something new about the game every time you play it.
Every time, no matter how many years you've been doing
Every
it.
time. Shut up.
Shut up.
BL, thank you very much. So yeah, join the member stream tomorrow. You're welcome to run around with us, join the same world. If you can get on the team, join the team. That's why we do this. Got scorched out here? Somebody kill them all. Looks like somebody killed them all. I don't yet see a collision course smoke stream, but maybe.
I also do not see a smoke.
Right, if we can run collision course, that'll solve the pre-war money thing in a one shot. If so, then the rest of y'all should come here and fail. Okay, so that's not gonna happen. Fire off a government requisition thing. I don't think those come with pre-war money though, even though there's still a drop. Well, let's let's move on to something else. Pack or cigarettes. Let's go see if the cigarette machine counts.
Jason, thank you. $5 super chat from Jason says, thank you guys. If anyone wants to stop by my camp, I think it's cool. Durban 207 on PlayStation. 500 is excessive for sure. You can run from one end of the map to the other and maybe you'll get 500.
Well, we will use this opportunity to, let's see, cigarette machine was located.
And we're now only $40 short. Only 40. But the clock is ticking. We have 15 minutes left. We make it.
Or until I stop playing, but theoretically we're going to stop playing in 15 minutes. Though I don't think I'll have enough done, so I may stay a bit longer, which will give you more opportunities. Let's see, okay, so collecting packs or cartons of cigarettes from the cigarette machine collector works. Noodle, do you have one of those in your camp?
Yes, I do.
Which camp is active?
Watering hole.
There. It's found you. Next to my survival tent. How convenient.
Very cool. I am standing next to my cigarette machine.
Jason, are you on our world? Durban 207? So I can check that. Are we friends?
We are.
Do I even know who you are?
we-
Durban 207, and you are on the world. Okay.
We played with Jason last week.
So, where's your camp? It's my tent. There's your camp. No, that's not your camp.
I see you.
Oh, there you go. I see the crystals in the distance.
Mike Travis.
Mike!
I got
Mike,
nothing.
you've got us. All right, where's your cigarette machine at?
So, I'm standing next to it. Nope, not there. Hey. There it is.
Okay.
And a new mole rat. Welcome. So that was
You didn't check and see how many tickets I had. So I had 1275.
40,
so we'll complete something
35.
else.
I think we're down to 35 now. 35! That's like nothing.
Come on, many of you spend more than that on lunch.
True. I spend more than that on lunch.
We are $31 short of today's goal.
31. That's nothing. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, kill 76 humans. That's like the Blood Eagle Trail.
Oh, yeah.
And wow, 76 humans is a part of the 500 enemies. Those are some legit challenges.
But I think it's balanced by the fact that we can buy the rewards with tickets. You can earn tickets by
Bethesda
running other
wants you
challenges.
to play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about this ticket thing? Do you like this new improvement on the challenge? I think it's interesting. Have you not made up your mind yet? Oh, and we do have a poll going, which 400 people already voted on. We completely ignored the poll. The poll is actually asking about events. What type of events do you prefer? Seasonal, like Fastnacht or Mothman Equinox, random hourly events like Radiation Rumble or Moonshine Jamboree, 2-week challenges, which are now mini events,
Mini seasons.
mini seasons, or story missions and quests. And so far, seasonal, like Fastnacht or the Mothman Equinox, are in the lead. And if that's you, you'll be happy to know that next week we're starting a new seasonal event, the Big Bloom. And the video for how to run the Big Bloom will come out later this week. Will probably come out later today for members and then later this week for everyone else. So stay tuned for that. It has some nice tips and tricks that will help you get there and just start kicking ass and getting those rewards. And of course, the full reward list. Drake and Red says, I have decorated my camp with money bags.
Woohoo!
Yay! Prisoner! Thank you. Prisoner saved the day.
Aw, you're gonna make us cry again. Wow.
Prayers for my friends with heavy hearts.
Those of you who were not here at the beginning of the stream, we had to put one of our dogs to sleep on Friday, the one who's been struggling with an inoperable tumor in her snout. So we are
Unwell.
unimaginably sad. Yeah. And that's all we're going to say about that before we start crying again. Prisoner, thank you very much.
Thank you, Prisoner. And that concludes our donations. It is official. Next
That's
week.
it. We're out of here. Peace
We're
out.
outta
End
here.
stream. We got the money. Run.
Hey, that's what today's all about, right? Grab the money and run.
Come on, take the money and run.
So next week, thanks to Prisoner 105
No
and everyone
ads.
else, no ads. And a little more from Cat from Mars. Thank you.
Aw, thank you. Let's scrap some of this crap. All right.
Scrap the crap. Hey,
Scrap.
hey,
So we got more Blood Eagles over here.
Oscap, do you want to
what?
buy for the low, low price of 500 atoms a gun rack that doesn't rack guns?
100%.
I got this gun rack
There's
for
nothing.
you.
Yeah.
Bethesda, the psycho hose beast.
That's right. That's a thumbnail right there for my gun rack review.
You're up there. All right. Come on. Where are you at? I don't like going all the way up to the top of the things just to kill one person. Like, I'll do my cardio, but like, there's got to be more than death waiting for me at the end. There are so many better rewards that could get me to climb that tower. Geezer. Oh, did I get her? Got her.
We have a question, unrelated question. Do you guys know how to collect fast ultracite ore or scrap? So if anyone has tips on ultracite ore collecting, please share them in the live chat.
Good Fanatic says, sorry for your loss. I lost my sister last week from stage 4 cancer. It sucks having to see them go through this. Losing a family member, despite the fact that we don't have kids and like we love our dogs like children and all pet owners understand that, it doesn't actually compare to losing a family member who is a human.
Yeah.
Losing your sister, I'm sure, was absolutely devastating, and I am sorry for your loss.
Yes.
Back to the killing.
Possibly radiation rumble spot. Tunnels underneath the Scorch Beast Queen spawn have a ton of ultracite. Nuke zone. Any nuke zone is a good spot. Glass cavern. Best spot for ultracite ore.
Oh yeah, that's right. Especially if you're in an excavator armor then. Excavator power armor.
Yeah, glass cavern. Has to go later. We're almost done anyway. Thank you for hanging out.
I think I want to stay until... I'm just really enjoying this not getting fat instantaneously thing. I want to stay until I finish killing...
Not the 500.
Not the 500, no, the 76 humans.
Some of us have
That'll push us
videos
a little bit further on the stream. Oh, I see how you are. Okay, 76 humans. We can do that. We can do this. Okay, so humans are going to be Blood Eagles and Raiders. I can't really kill Raiders. Cultists as well. So we will hit these sites down here, and then we'll work our way up to Point Pleasant and
Triclite
Clancy
says
Manor.
ultracite ore can only be collected as a single item, even in excavator armor.
Oh, didn't know that. Good to know. Thanks, Triglide.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
As to them scoundrels. Yeah, actually, I can hide forever, lady.
Check out the Fallout 76 interactive map so you can see all the ore location. That is a very good tip.
Oh, hang on a second here.
What's up? You got ammo.
Oh, no. I was using the plasma, so I took out my Slinger Master perk. There we go. Now I want my onslaught stacks. I want forward onslaught or reverse onslaught or whatever it is. I want the one where I get the stacks over time. And I spend them on death. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Geezer, you got one underneath you. Or maybe inside of the trailer? Inside of the trailer.
Find you.
Okay. So Geezer, I will try to just put some shots into them, allowing you to, oh, sorry, never mind. I was gonna say, I'll try to tag them so you can also get the credit, but my gun is just it's the CFC.
Yeah, he does this with me as well. He's like, I'll just never mind.
I don't need to kill him. Like, I barely touched her.
He doesn't even
I don't know how
kill
she
them. They explode.
I don't know how she ended up in the trunk of my car.
in pieces.
Yeah,
Onslaught,
amazing that
courtesy
somebody
of
would do that to
death.
themselves.
Right? It was suicide. They chopped themselves into tiny pieces and put them in the trunk.
Sludge works.
Bread and gone. Yes, join
You
us.
just have to make an alt on there to play with wonderful people. I don't know who you're going to find to play with. Wonderful people. Cha.
We don't know any wonderful people.
People. You people.
You
so wonderful.
people.
Like, I don't mean to kill them, I swear to God. Even if I got out like a Tesla rifle or something like that.
Use a commie whacker.
Oh. Oh man, I wish I had a jetpack on this armor. Okay, so this place is done. So let's move across to... No, we can't do cemetery. We'll work our way around the map.
Starting on a new console is tougher than it sounds. Like, we started our Xbox characters, but it's like work having to sign in and catch up. Sometimes you just want to play.
If it's still possible to do stuff with the Guardian, that's a great way to level up a character quickly.
Yes.
So you just get some people who will carry you through, and we've brought characters to level 100 within an hour, and level 250 a short while after that. And that's a good solid base character. If you get to 300, you've unlocked all of the legendary perk slots.
Will not yield.
Okay, don't yield then. Just quietly.
No, I did not get my Mothman tome for the Xbox character yet. I still haven't logged in.
Oh no, Triglide has one for both of us.
Oh, he does? Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
I
actually have my hands on
I
it.
don't like you actually.
You don't actually talk to me, like, at all.
No. You're like some creepo who lives in the downstairs of my house.
Why are you here?
Why are you still talking?
No, every country I go to, you're still there.
You're still there. You keep saying this word wife. I don't know what that means.
I love you guys. I wish you play on PC.
Triglide's got our stuff.
We do
we also have PC characters.
well, we have one PC character we share.
We got a PC character largely for PTS.
But it is feeble.
Yeah, the problem, like, what we do takes a lot of time, and it's hard enough to play on one platform that, like, suddenly tripling the amount of time we have to play on each platform. That's why we do Xbox on the members stream, and the PC is really just for showing stuff on the PTS.
Yep. We need interns that can sit in our game room and just play on various platforms.
Yeah, but no, people want to play with us. That's the whole point.
Oh, yes.
It's like, what's the next best thing? Playing with our interns.
No, I mean just to level us up, not like to pretend that they're us.
Yeah, I understand.
The interns would sit there, tied to their chairs with duct tape, just their hands free, maybe tied to the desk, and then they would level us up. 100 levels a day, minimum. And then we would feed them bread and water.
Dude,
yes.
There is no way that West Tech just sits there and plays for long enough to get his characters to the level that they are as quickly as it happens. I'm convinced that he has, everybody clean this place out. I'm convinced that, oh wait, actually it might...
Always leave.
That's the secret to success, huh? Interns duct tape to the chairs.
Worthy?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any proof of this, but I speculate that he's got people playing his character when he's asleep.
Yep.
Noodle shoes.
Noodle shoes.
Yeah, the light is eternal. That's right. It's neither a particle nor a wave. Figure it out. Dude, okay, I shot that person once. I'm so sorry.
I'm telling you, get the commie whacker out.
Okay, I shot that one in their leg. There you go. Wrong place.
Your death will cleanse the Holy Land.
All right. I shot her in her, you know what, and she died. It was an accident, I swear.
In her, you know what.
Wait. Okay, I shot that one in the arm.
I saw that one didn't die right away. Getting better. Good job.
For you, geezer.
Good job.
She's coming. There you go.
Is eternal.
Okay, fine, I'll take it all. All yours. Boom. Good, good, good. It's hard for me to give instructions because Geezer's actually watching the stream. And so there's like
There's a delay.
6 or 7 second delay. Yeah. Shoot that one. Shoot it.
5 minutes later. Oh, that one.
Yeah. But ping works.
Ping.
Ping. I need some purified water. Take some company tea because I probably ran out as well.
I have a ton of purified water
again.
in my camp if you need it.
No, I'm carrying a ton of it myself. Myself. Shall my relic be? Okay. Moving on, in the death of the humans.
How many have you
Where
got?
the hell else could we get? 38. I'm literally halfway there, and I've kind of.
Bounce. You'll have to bounce.
Oh, let's see. I might have to bounce. Yeah. Okay. We got Summersville is gonna have some Blood Eagles. What else can you guys think of? Where else can you guys think of where I can find humans to kill?
Probably Skyline Valley. Oh, yes. The entire commie camp, Camp Liberty, there are like 50 humans there.
Good. At Tri-Glide,
Yeah.
we were just at Point Pleasant, and that place was cleaned out. It actually looked like it was still set up for the Mothman Equinox, which is weird because that was supposed to end today.
Yeah, they're still doing cleanup. Like Burning Man. 3 months of
The
cleanup.
service hasn't arrived yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Camp Liberty. So I went to Camp Liberty yesterday, and that was a very strange NPC glitch where all the male NPCs were wearing the Russian commander outfits, uniforms, and all the female communists were naked.
Oh, isn't that just how prison camps in Soviet Russia were normally?
Apparently, yes. It's been a while since I visited one. I was
It's one of those
wondering
glitches.
if a glitch like that is even possible, or if it's somebody's idea of humor.
Okay. Oh, no, there's still somebody else out here. Ah, there you are. Good job. Camp Liberty, which is over here in this portion of Skyline Valley that I didn't discover because I got annoyed with the game crashing all the time. I was like, Skyline Valley, bleh. Expeditions! James, you're a genius.
Why didn't we think of that? Of course, expeditions.
Let me go kill some commies, and then I'll go run an expedition. Oh,
The commies might have you covered. I kid you not, there were at least 50 of them last time.
what is this? Oh, it's a honey beast.
Soon to be transformed into a beezel baby.
Okay. Somebody's there. Hey, Skeezer. Death to America. Oh, West Virginia Lumberyard also will have a bunch.
Oh yeah, that
Enemies.
one has tons of
The-
enemies.
The free radicals.
Yeah. Should be the same here if it hasn't been cleared out yet.
Oh, sorry. Really trying, buddy.
You
Oh, that's a
still trying
Yaogwai.
to
That's
just
a little different. I'm trying to just wing them, yeah. Doing a good job of it. Yaogwai in a cage. This is the one that people keep telling me about.
Yes, this
Oh,
is
it's
the
not nice
one.
it's not nice to shoot them in the cage. Can we
No,
open the cage
you-
and let them out and then shoot them?
Yes, you can. I did that yesterday. I let him out and then I shot him.
It says it can't be opened.
Oh, interesting. When I got there,
That's-
it was already open and I just came up to him and he followed me and I shot him.
Well, down for his own good.
The greater good.
This place is mostly empty. The greater good.
The greater good. You can shoot the
disappointing.
lock. That's how you release him.
Shoot the lock, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can. Okay.
You're free, bear.
Ooh.
Greater good.
Free to do what I want all the time. And of course, there's another Yaogwai that hangs out here, Kami Bear. See if he's here today. Discovered him by accident. There he is.
Was. Yarp.
Diseased Kami Bear. Now, is he a diseased Kami that's also a bear? Or is he a Kami Bear that's diseased?
A diseased
These
commie
distinctions
bear is
matter.
very specific. There should be a little red plushy bear here too.
Comrade Chubbs, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember he exists somewhere, but whatevs. Okay,
Narp.
all the way to the other side of the map to West Virginia Lumberyard. Let's see if we can do this by traverse. We'll go through Vault 76. Oh, I've got 39,000 caps. We'll just spend large.
That's right. Big spender.
So this is the kind of thing that we do on the members stream, except usually it's trying to do all the dailies and the weeklies in a single session. It's called Lightning Dailies, and we do it as quickly as we can, which if I don't talk, can actually be pretty quick. And
but
if
it
I
doesn't
do
mean
talk-
that the stream is over. We continue to have fun afterwards.
Yeah.
Bother someone else.
But yes, sometimes it
no,
takes
I'm gonna bother you.
15 minutes to complete lightning dailies, but sometimes, like when we talk, it can take more than 2 hours. But
The
regardless,
dailies are easy. It's the weeklies often
weeklies,
take a long
yeah.
time.
But regardless, these streams run for about 2 hours, at least 2 hours. Sometimes they run longer, depending on how silly we get.
We can get silly.
Yes.
Oh, turret. Geezer, is that you? Oh, Geezer is here. Okay. Come on. See? I shot him once. I didn't even use VATS or crit.
My whacker.
Single shot, done. Like, it's not my fault. It's not my fault that these low-level enemies in the forest are so soft.
Meow.
Single shot. That's right, Geezer's figured out he just needs to kill them too. And, you know, it's whoever kills them fastest. How am I doing? D8 out of 76, so we got 18 more.
You don't have it selected as a challenge so that you get the ta-da!
Not 76 of them. Hell no.
Ta-da! Okay,
There is actually an instance location inside. Oh, but it doesn't have any enemies left because you killed them. I killed them. They were killed.
Are you talking
All right.
to yourself about yourself in the third person?
We were. Well, that leaves us with an expedition.
We have some Hot Fuzz fans in the audience today. Yarp.
So expedition will take about 10 minutes to run, and then that'll clear. It'll clear at least the human ones. We'll see how many of the 500 enemies that one clears. And I think I'll save the rest of this for tomorrow. Oh, Geezer dude, we just missed you at level 666.
Ah.
Noodle, you want to join my team and come on an expedition with us?
Oh, yeah, sure.
There's a space open.
Atlantic City? Boardwalk?
Yeah.
Oscapt is breaking his own fourth wall, talking about himself, talking to himself about himself in the third person.
Probably should have grabbed more ammo, but whatevs. We'll make do. Fen is here. You coming, Noodle?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Maybe in a different instance. than you
you're not
guys.
even on my team.
Oh no, I'm not.
Okay, well you can join.
Whenever. Yeah, I'll catch up. I just started my own. I'm the only one here. That explains.
That works too. Noodle likes to play with herself.
Hey, Wednesday stream. Muskrat.
Muskrat. Oh, we got it's the moonflowers. Okay. It's that one.
Oh, failed to join leader's expedition.
Oh, somebody. Oh, really? Why? Because we already started it?
I don't know. I should be
That's
able to
interesting.
join.
I thought you could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you could join expeditions and play.
Okay. Not today.
I wonder if that's new. Like you can't join raids that are already in progress. That might be to prevent people from
Coming and getting
joining
the
at the
reward.
last minute and then getting the rewards. Yeah.
Boss says he was just being a dude with another dude who's playing the other dude. The dudes are emerging.
Okay. Oh, I forgot we have to emote after shooting people in the face. Somebody's got an audio artifact. There we
Oh,
go.
a shooting
Somebody's-
one? The gun just keeps going off?
Yeah, somebody's. We got all the emotes done. Somebody's gamma gun. I kept wanting to say Gauss gun. I was like, no. Eliminate the next overgrown moonflower. He's going to be back here.
Yeah, I think quoting Tropic Thunder is more for tomorrow's stream. Never go full rat toad. Tropic Thunder is one of our favorites. We even tried watching it with parents.
That was not. It didn't go well.
It did not go well, no. But it was an interesting
Oh, I
experiment.
am running out of ammo.
But in an expedition, you should have endless ammo. Just pick up
Yeah, I
from
just keep
enemies.
forgetting to gather it. Yes, shh, I know.
It's like you don't even play the game.
Yeah.
You're always the one to pick up everything from everyone.
I've been, Gum Bear.
Excuses, excuses. See, don't you wish you had a counter going, ta-da!
100%.
Yeah, people are saying it's weird. You should be able to join expeditions midway. You have been able to in the past.
We have.
I don't think it's anything.
Yay, I got my 76 humans.
Yay!
With my money bags equipped.
With your money bags. There.
You are.
I won't let you take this from me!
Shut up. Why can't I build here? It's a perfect place to be. Ladies and gentlemen, if you appreciate ad-free content, please say thank you in the chat to everybody who contributed today with super chats and memberships and gifted memberships and super stickers or whatever those things are called, sticker chats. Because they are the ones who make it possible for you to enjoy ad-free content.
Yes. We hate ads.
We hate ads. But we know that guy.
Love my children. They do at times misbehave. Your path is often
That guy is very excited about lightning bugs.
not to get a showman to gripe.
Every 2 seconds, he's like, "Oh my God, I just saw a lightning bug."
I call upon our competitors to
Yes, it's the little things.
shame them until they repent.
There's fire in the hole. That's over here in perception, isn't it? Yeah, green thumb.
Perception.
Oh, somebody's shooting me. Ow. Oh,
You s-
stop. Ow.
Yeah. No, stop! I'm in so much pain.
Oh, Novocaine, yeah.
Novocaine, yes.
I'm surprised.
Oh. Crap. You throw like you've never had an original idea. That doesn't even make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, Molotov. That wasn't nice. Loving tankies here.
All its glory to serve as one final.
We might actually get our pre-war money.
Reaper just leveled up
Kind of cool.
to 1 month as Scorched.
Woohoo!
Wow, Vincent says, I'm already halfway through the 500 enemies. Impressive. Are the 500 enemies 500 human enemies or any kind of enemies?
No, any kind of enemies.
Okay. So if you were to run
Whichever
a
one of you has
caravan...
the Gauss gun. Fennis, fire your gamma gun again for me, please. Yeah, because it gets stuck.
How do you get 30 stacks of Onslaught? We have a great video on that.
Oh yeah, Waz, can you link that? Or, I don't know, Noodle, do you want to do it?
I can do it.
Okay, Noodle will do it. So we have a video on how Onslaught works with forward Onslaught and reverse Onslaught. And what you see is reverse Onslaught, where I gain Onslaught stacks once per second, up to 30 stacks, because I also have Furious on this. And so max of 30 stacks, and then every time I hit an enemy, there's a stack. So this is great for combat.
See, talking and shooting, he just can't do it.
So this is... There we go. This is great for single shot style guns, which technically the CFC, even though it's automatic, you're really only putting like a few rounds on target. So reverse Onslaught makes sure that reverse Onslaught makes sure that my first shot has an additional 150% damage. Whereas forward Onslaught I would use with like the Gatling Plasma or the Gauss minigun or something like that, where I can get from 0 to 30 stacks like really, really fast and then hold 30 stacks as I'm continuing to fire. Mark just upgraded to Scorched. Thanks, Mark.
Welcome.
Okay, Noodle, are you in your camp?
Yes, I am. I am already in my very cool chair. On my
So we'll
dock.
finish out this expedition, and then we will come to your camp, and we will say goodbye. Geezer, you should come back over here. Grab these. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna grab them. Because if we were running expeditions back to back, then it's helpful to let your teammates grab these things because they respawn for teammates. But since we're not gonna, yep, sorry, forget it. I stole it. Since we're not gonna respawn and run more expeditions, I'm just gonna take the items myself.
You should leave these for your teammates. These, the ones that I'm taking for
These things that I just
myself.
took. Yeah, right now. Yeah. Yeah, y'all see how difficult it is for me to like tag things and... Okay. Get all of our rewards. A whopping 14,000 XP, which is really weird because you used to get 20,000 like to start. And now it's just broken.
I think the line is, it just works.
Todd's line, right?
It's Todd's line, yes. No, it's just broken.
All of you who contribute and members, if you are a new member, please make sure that you look in the server guide in Discord, and or just Google it. Link your YouTube account to your Discord account, and that will give you access to the members only channel in Discord, where we have a lot of conversations with members.
Yeah, and we can share pictures and stuff like that. You guys can post with pictures, whereas on YouTube, the member community section, you can't really do that. Like, I can make posts and you can respond to them, but that's it. You can't make your own posts. You can't share videos and photos, but on Discord we can.
On Discord we can. I'm looking for a workbench, so I'm gonna scrap some stuff.
There's a workbench in my camp.
I'm unable to travel to your camp right now.
Oh, unable to travel is another word for fat.
I'm looking for a workbench. Ooh, cigarettes. Dude, there's got to be a
Yes,
workbench
I'm looking for a workbench as code for I'm fat.
I just got a bunch of weapons and stuff like that from the expeditions. I wasn't fat before. Don't make fun of me. It's not nice, man.
It's rude. Yesterday at the gym, I told some lady that she's being rude because she was playing her rap music on full volume in the locker room.
With no headphones?
No headphones. She was just switching like different gangster rap songs on her phone. Little Asian lady. Totally didn't expect her to listen to stuff like that. I walked up to her and I'm like, do you realize you're being rude? And she's like, what? I'm like, you're being rude. I thought she was going to kill herself. She was so apologetic. I did not expect that reaction either. She like shoved her phone way deep into her bag and ran away and like kept apologizing as she was running for her life. Like she looked at me like I was a demon. But I just calmly said, you're being rude. But hey, apparently that's the magic word. If you ever need someone to just stop doing whatever they're doing, tell them they're being rude. It works.
I am now able to travel. We will go to Nerd's camp.
Gobbler is here and says just got here.
Gobbler!
And
Gobbler!
we hit
Wow.
our goal. Thank you.
We hit our goal, however, your contribution helps. Thank you very, very much.
Thank
you. Gobbler just got here, so I think we should stay for a little bit longer.
A little bit longer. And we need some applause for Skev being able to travel.
Dude, there's a perk card coming out that Triglide and I are both very, very excited about. First of all, there's fine, yes, I'll open your stupid perk card. I know I can turn it off. I just keep forgetting.
I will be right back. I have to let the dog out.
So there is a perk card called, what, Travel Agent, I think? Travel Agent. Where you pay 30% fewer caps when fast traveling. This is changing. They're getting rid of this, and they're making all fast travel 30% cheaper. But then if you are over encumbered, you pay more caps to fast travel when you're fat. And it probably scales by just how fat you are. So when you're fat, you'll just have to pay a little extra to get to somewhere where you can do something with it. But I think that's going to be a really great perk card to have. Just keep it in your stash, in your sideboard, load it into your deck when you're ready to play.
Sideboard.
I'm curious to see how many of you... Yeah, how many MTG nerds do we have in the audience? If you know what a sideboard is, tell us in the chat.
At least you're not talking about the stack yet.
The stack was one of the simplest concepts ever introduced into a trading card game, and it's amazing that they were able to copyright it or patent it or do whatever they did such that nobody else can use it. Like, you want to talk about solid IP protection, that's it. Well, since Gobbler just came and gave us a really nice super chat, I'm going to not leave yet, and we'll stay here for another, let's see what we've still got left in our events challenge
Damage on the stack. Yeah, we have some nerds with us here today. Woo. Welcome, nerds.
Okay, it's easy to make 15 Molotovs. We're 182 out of 500 enemies. Pick a lock, scrap junk to collect silver. Silver is interesting. Ghouls often have silver. Let me see if I can quickly come up with where we can get something with high silver yield. So, Huff warbler stuff? Wow, that's crazy. Silver bowl and silver locket. There are 10 silver bowls at Palace of the Winding Path. I'm not going to go wander around that place. What about silver locket?
And it says just go to White Spring and buy junk from the vendor that sells the silver and the gold.
Yeah. So do that.
Never seems to end.
Okay.
In the meantime, if you show my screen for a second, there's your empty donut chair. We're all waiting for you.
Well, I see you're all waiting, but it's you know what we're doing here.
Yes.
Coming off your screen is what we're doing.
Oh.
This individual just showed up to the stream and gave us a really nice super chat, so we're gonna hang out, and y'all can sit there and wait, or you can come run around with me.
We are sitting here looking glorious. So whenever you're ready.
You do look glorious.
Don't we though?
It's this lady, right? This lady, Helena.
Yes, this lady.
Are always in demand.
Junk, silver bowl, silver locket, plates, silver pocket watch. We're just gonna buy it all. There you go. Thank you.
Big spender.
What is it? Sharon? Sharon Whitlock. Thank you, Sharon. Let's scrap this stuff. Challenge complete. Now, we were at 1275 before, so we will check in a moment. We should be at 1280, which means that tickets are tickets. It's like parts is parts. You know, that old...
Parts is parts.
That old Kentucky Fried Chicken thing? Parts is parts.
Tickets are tickets.
Seasons up to 1295. I'm not really sure. I guess we were getting other things along the way. Oh, we got the humans thing. Yeah. So tickets is tickets. And you can spend them on whatever you want.
That's great. That's really great to know.
Hey. So, picking a lock. Safes. Up by the junk hole.
It was
my northern
Wendy's.
camp. These?
That's what
Oh,
they
because
say.
what, they were dissing on KFC?
Parts is parts.
Wendy's was where's the beef, right? Where's the beef? Pick suitcases in White Spring Mall. Really? Where are these suitcases that I can pick?
Do not interfere with resort security patrols.
Pick suitcases. Okay, I'm waiting for somebody to tell me where these suitcases are.
And doors.
Hotel is not.
Yeah, I know doors also count. I was going to show you a place where there's a bunch of safes.
There, you
Because
just
I don't
passed
like...
it.
Passed what?
Suitcases.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is... I like running around.
To tour the hotel.
Where I have to look for stuff. We're gonna do this differently. I'm gonna show you my northern camp.
Parts
Has-
is parts was Wednesday. Wendy's. They're saying.
All right. That makes sense because it's actually kind of derogatory. So KFC wouldn't use that, to promote their
Own
big
product.
bucket of lips and other body
Starfish. Starfish.
lips and starfish. That's right. All right. So these guys here, there are safes back here, many of which are locked.
Oh, there's an entire destroyed bank, and I was never able to find it again.
Yeah.
I saw it once in Charleston ruins, I think. I can never find it again, but it was glorious. It's the entire bank. It has like 16 or more safes that are pickable. It's an entire wall of collapsed safes. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? So please tell me where that place is, because it's really cool. Part of a destroyed building. You walk in and half of the roof is collapsed, but a lot of the safes are open. And a lot are pickable. Appalachian train yard, central train yard, no way.
Eight.
Yeah, for some reason I thought it was like near the Capitol building.
All right, so we got our safes.
Don't let you walk about because of fear, but respect.
We're not going to kill 218 more enemies. We still need some more pre-war money, and I know that this stuff is scattered around all over the place. Two of the places that I like to go for it are, first of all, if we can find Noodles.
Make room for the badass. Wouldn't want to get in your way.
Noodles, safe
let's see,
place?
Fennis said, yeah, Fennis said he's going to drop a tent by the safe place. There he is. So he says it's just above Summersville. Okay, well, let's go check it out. Because that should have pre-war money. Otherwise, we can go to the two homesteads with the safes.
Okay. And Nuka World on tour should
Yeah,
be good
okay,
for money.
so Lee, cash registers do sometimes have pre-war money, but what I try not to do, what I don't like doing when I'm on these missions, is to run around all over the place looking in things that frequently will disappoint. I would rather go to one place and open 3 locks, like you just saw me do. Oops, I gotta go this way. Or I would prefer to... Oh, Fennis just moved his tent. Nice trick, buddy. I went to the old place. Dirty trick. Watch this. We can make Oscap go to the wrong side of the map. Appalachian Train Yard. Favorite teddy bear scene on the roof.
Didn't we do that with you one time on the member stream? You went to the bathroom and while you were gone, we like teleported you somewhere.
Yeah, you fast traveled me to...
And changed your outfit.
Someplace. Yeah.
Like put you in a dress and put you on top of some building.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know what happened. Told me to do it.
Yeah, you guys were so innocent.
So innocent. Yeah, Triglide most definitely had nothing to do with it. In fact, he tried talking me out of it.
Huh? That's what I have to say to all of you.
I'm sure Malcolm was involved. See, Triglide says he's innocent. That proves it.
Sure.
Okay, so where are these safes? Because this doesn't look like this isn't the place that you and I are thinking of, Noodle, where there's a bank that has like a wall of safes.
I'm thinking of an actual building that's collapsed, and it does seem more like the Charleston area than this train yard.
Oh, wait, hang on.
It's
There's
on the
a
left.
building.
That's what you always say.
Oh,
It's on the
it
left.
is here.
It is, yes. But can you see how your brain can totally put this in Charleston? Yes, this is the place. Okay, I am a non-believer.
Money.
Shun.
Okay, but these are mostly empty. Like they're not even containers. So, we got some pre-war money there, along with some waste acid and a war drum. It's very Mad Max.
Yes.
Yeah. Not as interesting.
Yeah, for all these
somebody
safes, you
shouted
think you
out-
would get more.
Except that this is clearly a well-known location and has been robbed already. Somebody suggested collision course, which is absolutely true, unless collision course has already been run, which in this world it has. We're gonna go to Silva Homestead. I know, collision course is the obvious choice. You get 100 pre-war money, and everybody gets 100 pre-war money. It's like Oprah collision
You
course.
get 100 pre-war money, and you get 100 pre-war money.
Toilet where the gulpers are.
Oh,
This sounds like a cool
the Gulpas or the Snallygassers? There's the toilet by Toxic Larry's, I think. Triglide always sends you there, and you're like, oh yeah, this toilet.
Oh yeah, the toilet. by the
Yeah,
Snellies.
right? Yes, Snallygasters. I also get gulpers and Snallygasters confused.
Safe
Raiders and
here.
Blood Eagles, I get confused, and gulpers and Snallygasters. Like, reliably, I'll call
Look at
them
that,
by their
13
other name. 13 is
13
good.
pre-war money and some silver. Then there's another safe. There's also a Giddy Up Buttercup. Never pass up the opportunity to collect a Giddy Up Buttercup or a bunch of things that contain lead.
Yes. All children's toys contain lead. Yes, everybody who's just joining, we're way past the collision course route. That issue has been resolved. No collision course.
It's like the new ping.
Yes, collision course. Yes, no collision course. No more pomegranates. No more collision
More
course.
pomegranates.
Collision course
But
is
my
off the map.
Favorite place to loot, which today doesn't have a bobblehead, but we'll collect all this other delicious loot.
Shall return again. I will let the dog back in.
You gonna let the dog back in?
Yeah, before he dies.
Sweet dog. He's
He's so sweet.
He's
a geezer, dude.
he's playing it super cool, but so Shelby went very quickly. Shelby, she had a tumor in her snout, and we'd done radiation last year to try and buy us some time because we didn't know if the tumor was growing or stable. So we shrunk it, hoping that it was not growing. But it looks like it was an aggressive tumor. So it continued to grow and it continued to present issues. And she just basically had a massive, massive nosebleed from inside of her snout, like buckets of blood coming out of her snout. And there was nothing we could do. So we took her to the ER. And but by the time we got there, like there's nothing you can put pressure on. Like,
I know this story.
We had emergency blood clotting pills, which we gave her one of those, and it was able to slow the bleeding. But by the time we got to the ER, she had lost a lot of blood. And so our options were pay for a transfusion, and the specialty center said that just basically to walk in the door is $3,500, and it goes up from there.
And her chances of
for a blood
accepting the
transfusion.
transfusion are pretty slim.
Also pretty low. So we could pay all of this money, and then she could inject it and die.
On the
home.
machine, on the table, all hooked up, and that wasn't
Yeah.
part of the deal. It was very important for me to let her go in my arms.
So there's another safe up here, which should put us over the top for pre-war money.
Yeah, this is the one that
So
always kills
basically,
me.
she just lost too much blood, and there was nothing that we could do about it. So we were fortunate that she was conscious. She was still, kind of out of it because she'd lost a lot of blood. But we were able to say goodbye.
Yep.
And I don't know why I started talking about that.
Foxtail, because Foxtail the dog.
Oh, right. So when all of this happened, it was sudden. She just starts like pouring blood out of her face. And I was like, we got to go to the ER. And Foxtail wanted to come over and help her. But he's going to like track through the blood because he doesn't understand because he's a dog. And
Because he's a dog.
And so we had to like scoop him up, lock him in a room, gave him a bowl of water, and then we scooped Shelby up and put her in the car and left. And we didn't come home with her.
Yeah.
And he didn't, that's just confusing. Like, she was there. He knew she was sick. He would like lick her snout, and he was really sweet. But she just disappeared. So we've had to be very attentive towards him.
But in his old age, he's a very gentle and reserved dog, which makes it very easy to ignore him. So
Yeah.
I have to be super aware of him and remember, like, he doesn't speak. He doesn't walk up and socialize. He just sleeps in his corner all day. Like, he wants something, he's not gonna bark. He's just gonna suffer quietly. So.
All right, I got all my pre-war money.
Yay!
I'm gonna make some Molotovs. I'm
We
gonna
are
buy
still ready
whatever
for
I
you.
can with the tickets that are unlocked, and then I will come hang out with you and we will say goodbye.
What kind of dog is he? He looks like a black lab, but he's not a black lab. He's a super mutt. Both of our dogs
They were both
street rescues.
street rescues.
like actual street rescues, as in we were walking down the street and there was a dead dog there and we picked it up and revived it. Not
That
like
was
you
Shelby.
go to
Foxtail followed Lisa home from a local store.
Yes, in South America there are a lot of feral and homeless dogs. No shelters. There are very few shelters, but not a lot of canine management. So it's quite common to have packs of street dogs in every neighborhood. So both of our dogs are street dogs. But he looks like a black lab, and everyone thinks he's a black lab. But we ran a DNA test on him, and it's really hilarious. You run a DNA test on your dog, and it comes back with 4 breeds, with the 2 main ones on the front. And actually, like the number 1 breed is the picture that they give you. So Shelby, our dead dog, was part Dalmatian and part boxer, which explains her personality and her coloring. But this one looks like a black lab. We opened the documents and the very first picture and the title is, "Your dog is a Pomeranian."
We're thinking maybe he ate a Pomeranian for breakfast.
Yes. The second breed came up as Rottweiler. So Rottweiler Pomeranian kind of makes sense. He is a little bit more well stuffed than a black lab and a little bit shorter than a black lab. In fact, one of his nicknames is Mr. Well Stuffed. So part Rottweiler, there's some German Shepherd in there, like every Chilean dog has some German Shepherd in it. And Cocker Spaniel was the 4th one. So Super Mutt.
And I'm answering a question. Breed. Yeah, answering a question to Ferrari because I don't think he's watching the stream.
Oh, okay.
He was asking, where's the money bag? And so, for those of you who are also having the same question, the money bag is the first item here you can see on the screen. It costs 0. So you claim that as your first reward, and we got to here by going to Seasons and then the new mini Seasons special event layout. So you get the money bag backpack, go to the armor bench, change the paint on your backpack, and then you'll be able to start doing all the missions and stuff like that. And then it looks like these unlock progressively. So as you unlock one, the animation shows you, you can see next is the piggy bank, that would unlock lunchbox, and so on and so forth. I'm going to stop buying stuff here just so that I can, I'll wait until I get through the rest of the challenges. Okay, and on that, let's go see everybody down in Noodle Land. And I'm going to switch, whoops. I'm going to place my marker as I try to figure out which of these icons will let me fast travel. Noodle, switching back to your screen.
Yay, here we are. Still looking glorious.
Y'all look great.
Okay, everyone is so well lit except for me. Like in the shadow.
In the shadow, in the shadow, in the shadow. So that's, oh my God, and on my screen, all of you are invisible.
Wow, that's freaky. Well, sit in the center donut.
Not all of you. Just those of you who are seated.
Oh wow.
And now you're slowly now you're like popping in. It's just lag. There.
Oh, I see.
All right, I will sit in the center chair.
Whoever is sitting in the Pioneer Scout's chair looks very Freddy Krueger.
I'm all out of water.
I think that's Malcolm.
Malcolm, great look. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a nice
All right,
party.
everybody. Woohoo! Well, thank you all so much for joining us today, for listening to our stories, for donating and gifting memberships and joining as members and helping us reach our goal for another week of ad-free content.
Woohoo!
And helping us continue to upgrade the equipment that we use to help make the content that you guys love. Any parting words, Noodle?
Nope.
All right, members, new members, remember we have the members. That's a lot of words.
Remember.
Remember the member. We have the members only live stream tomorrow at noon Pacific. If you don't know what time that is, you should be able to join the Discord server, and it's listed as an event. Otherwise, you know how to use the internet. You can figure it out. So we hope to see you there. That's a couple hours of goofiness and fun. Without further ado, I think we will move on and say goodbye. My name is Oscat.
And I'm Noodle Pants. And until next time,
Safe out there, Vault Dwellers.
In the heart of West Virginia, where the shadows creep and sway, lies a land of rusted dreams, where the brave dare not stray. Appalachia, oh, it's a treacherous ride, with dangers untold and no